everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Hello, Ange.
Hi.
How are you?
Where's Marla tonight?
I just kicked her off.
You did? Was she a bad girl?
No, I feel so bad because Marla had a death in her family and I didn't know. I knew the situation, but I didn't know that this person passed.
Oh, no.
So, I dropped the link for her, not knowing anything, and her being such a good sport, she came on and we were talking in the back, and I asked how this person was, and she said, that he had passed, and I was like, why didn't you tell me? And so, long story short, she's leaving to go where she's going to go. And I said, well, why are you here? You should have told me. You don't have to be here. She's like, no, I can stay for a little while. I said, absolutely not. Get off. Goodbye.
Oh, Marla,
she's
I'm
like,
sending you a big hug.
She's like, I don't want to leave you by yourself. I said, I'm not going to be by myself. Just go.
Oh, Marla, I'm so sorry, honey.
I know. I feel so bad, but look, she's such a good person. She was going to sit on here anyway. Meanwhile, she's probably got a ton of things to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure. She's gone. So I'm glad that you're here.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm here too.
Yeah, and you sound like you have a clear connection tonight too.
Yeah.
So let's say hello to everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Brian, Mobland. Mr. Smith, me and my stupid Edwin. How are you, Edwin? Jen and Barrett. Let's see. Project Opera, how are you? The Wise Up Show, how are you, Ralph? Deborah Mayo. Down Neck, how are you, Down Neck? Let's see.
Angela, you going to try and keep up tonight?
Yes, that's why I'm not reading everything right now. I'm just running down. Hello there, my Brad Hunter. How are you? Hi, Angel. Hope you, Victoria, your sister is doing well. Hi, Marla. Yes, thank you very much. Hello there, Carol. Carol is supposed to come on tonight also. Let's see. Templar, how are you? Dubs, how are you? There was some action going on tonight. That's why we're late. I'm late. There's some stuff going on. First of all, I just want to say I don't care who it was, who it isn't. I don't care what's gone on in the past. I don't care what goes on in the future. All I'm going to say is right now, I appreciate anybody who defends my little brother, Frankie boy. That's all I'm going to say. I appreciate it and thank you. SPL Sharon, how are you? I don't know why there's some people who think that things like that are funny, because it's not funny. And I don't care if you hate my guts or not. It's not funny. I could never do that to people. I'll never be that evil in my heart. My heart will never be that black that I would do something like that.
Only a black heart would laugh.
Exactly. Like I said, when Eli's daughter died, I left Condolences. So, and I can't stand him more than anybody. So,
I know you did.
Yeah, you have to have a really evil piece of you who thinks mini bike jokes are funny. Let's see. I think I've got it most. Susie, how are you? Jane, how are you? Dave, how are you, Dave? I'm scrolling down fast,
Hi,
Angela.
agnostic.
Yeah. Hi, Agnostic. How are you? Hi, Wyatt Earp. How are you? Okay. I think we got everyone, right?
Aegon is here and Roscoe.
Aegon, how are you? Roscoe, how are you?
Hi, Brian G.
Wow. Who? Brian
Maureen, you coming
G.
up?
Midwest Mobsters, how are you? Yeah, I sent Maureen the link.
Okay.
Now, I think that Teresa and Carol were going to come on too. I'm not sure.
Okay, good.
Wrestling. Please join my political showroom. What's that say? I can't even see. Oh, my political show on Rumble. There's the link for Lee Cole's show. I'm going to show a little bit. Excuse me. I'm going to show a little bit of that, and it's on my community. It's on my community page as well. Lee Cole started a political channel on Rumble, and I have to say I enjoyed listening to it today. Oh, Trump.
Trump 2024.
Trump 2024. Hey, Scott, how are you? Wonderful, wonderful. Hello, how are you? All right, your phone is getting feedback.
My phone?
Yeah, you were clear, and then all of a sudden.
Oh man, still?
Hi, Agnostic. Hi, Danielle. Let's see, what's this? Oh, I love you, Marla. She just texted me. She's like, thank you
Aw.
for letting me not have to go on.
Aw. We got
Hi.
you, honey.
Hey, Edna. Yeah, of course we do. She should have told me. I feel terrible. I didn't know that. Hey, Chuck. How are you, Chuck? Oh, they're in Arizona. Oh, I forgot they left for Arizona. That's right. I hope you have a great time. See, Carol had asked me yesterday, I think. She when I was going to go live. I planned on going live tonight, but then she said, that she was going to go live whichever night I didn't. So I said, you know what? I'll go live Thursday. You go live tomorrow night, meaning tonight. And then she's having a problem with her computer. I said, you know what? I might as well go, and then you go on Thursday. Hi, Bella Bella. Hi, Edna. Hi, Tangi. Hey, who's that girl? Okay. Party and BS was a song back in the old days, if I remember. Yes. Now, that's what happened when I was sitting here trying to figure out what do I even call this? I don't even know what to title this. So my daughter said, I said, could you think of a title? So she said, well, it depends. Are you going down the boulevard tonight? I said, no, no Angel Boulevard. So then I don't even know how it came out. And all of a sudden she goes, party and bullshit. I said, what is that? She said, that's a Biggie song. I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to title it. Party and bullshit. So that's where that name came from. The title.
Thank you, Victoria. That was a great title.
Yeah. I didn't even know. And I know every Biggie song there is, but I didn't remember that one.
You do?
Oh my God. Between Biggie and Eminem, I can recite their songs backwards, and 50 Cent, because that's all my kids played in the house was
Oh, right. Yeah.
Eminem, Biggie, and 50 Cent. Okay, let's see. So I got to make this font bigger because I can't see these. Let me make it's already at 110%. Do you believe this?
Oh, wow. Hello,
Oh,
Edwin.
no. Wait, that's too big. Hold on. That's too big. All right. Where did that go? Okay. Angel, I see people attacking Gunsmoke for the mini bike thing, but with all due respect, FBS was a lot worse, laughed, and even made fun about it multiple times. Agreed. Yes, he did. Yes,
Yes.
he did. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Um, thank you. Aegon Mullet. Aegon says condolences. Everybody's saying it, Marla.
Aw.
Kevin, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you still getting feedback from me?
A little bit, yeah.
Like,
I
what does it
don't know.
sound like?
Well, I don't know if everybody else is. Sometimes when I'll tell somebody, we're getting feedback for you. When I play it back, I don't hear it.
Oh. Does
Yeah.
anyone in the chat hear it? If
Yeah,
you're going to
ask the
answer me?
chat. Sons of Italy, how are you? And Sean, how are you? Let's see. Pale Monkey, how are you? Baywatcher. Charles Sullivan, Bella Bella. So it's really hot in Arizona. It's been beautiful here. Today it was beautiful. Today it was beautiful here. And we took the baby in the pool and I couldn't jump in because the water was cold.
Jane said, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. So then it's fine as long as no one else hears it. Teresa Murphy says she defends Frankie Boy always. Thank you.
It's been a while since Aegon's been here.
Yeah, how are you, Aegon? I don't understand why they think it's funny. They wouldn't like it done to them. No, they would not. No, they would not. And God forbid it should ever happen to any of them.
Oh, okay, Dopper. I'm on an
I let these
iPhone.
stooges play me like a
iPhone.
fiddle. Oh, go to hell. I don't let anybody play me. Asswipe. Bye.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah. You could catch it on the replay.
Okay.
Hey, Petey Paisano. Hey, very pathetic, Angel. Your little brother was taken too soon, and anyone who mocks that is disgusting. Yes, this is true. Hey, Petey Paisano. Hey, Roscoe. Aegon says somebody stole all his crayons. Hey, Brian G. So Angela, you have something you wanted to say tonight. Somebody gave out some wrong information about you.
Oh, yeah. Someone sent me a screenshot of someone in Gunsmoke's chat saying that I was that Nick Romano was my nephew. And of course, without, checking the facts, they go right along with it. Gunsmoke and the other guy in the UK, with, oh, now it makes sense.
Now it all makes
Now
sense.
it all makes sense. And their little, bullshit digs at me. I mean, I made a little comment in my community post about it because it's so ridiculous. Gunsmoke is the last few days has been being abused by a few guys and says absolutely zero. But the mention of my name puts him in a spin. Like, leave me alone, Gunsmoke. Just
Like you're
stop.
not you first of all, you're not related to him. Do you even know him? Do you
I
know that Nick guy?
no, he's not my nephew, and no, I don't know him. I know him from here. That's it.
Okay, so you don't know
I
him.
No, I don't know him
Okay.
at all. I
So
when he
now
first came on, like, I did go in his chat only because, he was from Staten Island. He did know, he did mention a few people that I knew
right.
that are older than him, but that I knew.
Okay.
And that's about it.
So, hey guys, does that make sense now?
Yeah. Does it make sense now? Oh my God. I brought him in. Come on.
All right. Good night. Yeah. Does that make sense? Oh, it all makes sense now. What? What makes
What
sense?
makes sense? Exactly. And there is not anyone in my family that would come on here and do that. So, Gunsmoke, the guy from the UK who's just so irrelevant to me, just leave me alone. Fight with the guys. Make fun of the
Yeah.
guys. Leave me the hell alone.
You don't go in Gunsmoke's chat, do you?
No.
All right.
No.
Gigi says, hit that like button, folks. Hey, Renee. How are you, Renee? Let's see. Good night, Down Neck. Thank you. Okay, let's see. So you don't have all right, that's over and done with.
Who's
Let's
that? Oh.
see.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, they're here? Are they here really?
It's somebody.
Is Maz here?
Somebody's screen name is Wonderful, Wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Hi, BK.
I'm scrolling down. Hey there, BK. What's going on with you, BK? I see. I can't. I see his little videos. He had one today that kid got on my nerves so bad. Did you see it? The kid's throwing it. If that was my kid, whoever picked up a game board,
I saw that video. I was paying my pants. If that was my kid, I'd kill him.
Kill him? Holy shit! See, that's the problem. People don't really. They let their kids get away with all kinds of shit. Not in this house. They don't.
Not my house either.
Yeah, exactly. And then could you imagine being a parent? Your kid acts like that because he wants to watch TV, and you not only are you videotaping it, but then you put it on the internet.
No.
What kind of parent does that? I don't understand that. What? Because all you're doing is showing that you can't handle your own kid. I don't know. That's how I took it. Mr. Smith says, Angel said ass swipe. I haven't heard that term in about 20. Really? I say it at least once a week.
She always says that.
The link isn't working. All right, let me send this to Maureen again. Hold on.
Yeah, I know she's messaging us, but
she's there. She's there. No, here she is. She's here. Hi, Maureen. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, okay. I was just about to remove you.
No, first I want to say condolences to Marla. And then I got to do it. We're in the Twilight Zone.
Ooh.
You think?
Oh, wait. Carol wants to come on. Hold on.
Here comes Carol.
I had to copy the link that you sent me and then
Next
put it
BK
in
will be coming on.
Safari.
Oh, BK's more than welcome to come on. Anytime, BK. Okay, so there's the link, Carol. Let's see. Oh yeah, Susie's husband is home. That's good. Yeah, no, he's not. Okay, let me just. Carol?
Yes, Angel.
Okay,
it's me.
There you are.
Hi, Carol.
Maureen. Hi,
Hello.
Angela.
Hi, Carol.
Condolences to you too, Carol.
Thank you. Oh, please, Maureen. I just got hit with another one tonight. I can't take it no more.
What'd you get hit with?
My aunt passed away.
Oh,
Oh, so sorry.
Sorry,
Wow, this is
Carol.
like so many people this week.
Yeah, it's 2 in a row for me. And I'm like, that's it. I don't want to hear no more.
yeah.
Wow, a childhood friend of mine died yesterday. I felt so bad all day.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Wow, this is the age. I don't want to talk about that. Let's go.
No, let's get
Oh,
happy.
hi, Kim Strippin.
Hey, Kim's tripping. How are you?
I love her honesty in her videos.
Yes. Yes. Kim, the only thing is she always has a bad connection.
Yeah.
When she comes on here, her for some reason her voice is louder than all of ours, and then she goes in and
Mm-hmm.
out, right?
Yep.
But but Angela is squeaking tonight.
I don't
Yeah,
hear it.
only for you, though. Cat says I'm fine.
Yeah, Ken Kniff, how are you? So go ahead, Carol. I'm sorry.
What, sweetie? Nothing. I'm just
Okay.
here. I said let's have a good time.
What is she saying, Octavia? If
I
you
don't know.
want,
I was trying to
girl,
decipher it
have a
too.
limoncello. Jesus, Angel, I'm not going to be responsible over loss of my son. Oh, I could see she's back to the same old Octavia. Hi, Montauk. How are you? Wow. Uh,
Oh, you were reading that one. I was reading a different one. It says, "I grieving and I can't enjoy your 22 million. No money could replace my loss. So important
God.
to always sunny side up."
yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. I have no idea.
What's the
Hmm.
white flag mafia? What the hell?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what she's talking about. Let's see. Heidi Black, how are you? Just came back. What happened with Marla? Oh, somebody very close to her and her family died. So she is packing some stuff up. New York City subway says Howie was waving the white flag tonight. Hmm. Okay.
Maz is here. Hello,
Hey,
MMA.
Maz. Hey, Maz. How are you? How are you, Maz?
I don't know what Octavia is talking about.
Hi,
No, I
Mars.
don't know.
Hello, Zio.
Colleen, you're more than welcome to come on if you want. Let me know. I'll drop the link.
Zio is here.
Hey, Zio. How are you?
He's recuperating from washing his driveway.
New York City subway is funny. City subway is so funny.
Oh.
Listen, I don't know what to say about that. Some of the males on here only like to fight with women, and they won't fight back men. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I'm so over all that. It's just
Yeah,
so
I know.
annoying. They're trying to start fights with me and other people. And I'm telling you now, stop wasting your time to say whatever the hell you want about me. I'm not fighting with you anymore. I'm not responding to you. Leave me the hell
I said
alone.
the same thing. I'm sick of making these people
Mm-hmm.
money. I'm not responding either. You want to
Not
say what you
doing it.
want to say. Listen, I've explained myself 100 times on here. You can't find where I explained certain things. That's
Yeah.
on you. I don't care. Knock yourselves out. Do what you want. Your
Yeah.
views are down. I'm not fighting with you. You're not getting money from me. You're
No,
not
I'm
getting
not.
money off my back.
I agree. Call me all the filthy names you want. The
Exactly.
only
I don't
people that
care.
matter what they think about me is my friends and my family, and they completely disagree. So it says more about you than it does about me.
Yeah. Hi, Teresa
Go
Marie.
away.
Claudio's
Uh,
here too, Angel.
Hi, Claudio. How are you?
I
MMA
just
holes.
Can somebody explain to me why there's so much hatred for you, though? I don't understand it. The only thing I ever witnessed from you was you being a great friend to Angel and defending her every step of the way. Is that what they have a problem with?
I don't know. And I'm never going to change. I'm always going to defend
You don't
my
know?
family and my friends. You know?
Right.
I'm going to tell you why. Because she always defended me. Always, no matter what, defends me. And Angela also has she's very opinionated. She's not shy. So she
Mm-mm.
will give you, she'll make a little community post and she'll vent.
Right.
And she'll come on here and she has done nothing but defend me and my family, my brother. She's defended us. So a lot of people don't like that.
No.
Well, those people would be very fortunate if they had a friend like Angela. Angela's been like that from day one with you.
They should only have a friend half as
Mm-hmm.
loyal as Angela is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, that guy in the UK, man, he can't keep me out of his mouth. He just can't leave
Mm-mm.
me the hell alone. Or Angela,
I know.
nobody's talked about you, but yet you have to. He can't help himself.
No, he can't. It's really sad at this point that you
No, he
ignore these
can't.
people, even when they mention you or say, call you dirty names, and they still do it. Like, ew, it's so
Yeah.
gross.
Uh,
Hmm.
love you and your accent. Love it.
You got to grow up.
Everyone thinks I'm from New York. Colleen, I thought you were from Rhode Island. Did I mistake that? Why did I think you were from Rhode Island?
Oh
So
my
Hey,
did
God,
I.
Cletus. Hey, Cletus, how are you?
Lee's starting trouble, Angel.
I think Lee said Zio. That's funny. I don't know what Zio said.
No, Lee said, "Hello, people. Hello, Angel. Hello, Nick Romano. Hello, Aunt Angela."
I
Such an
can't.
asshole.
Yeah, see,
Ah,
this is it. This is it. Ken Kniff is right. They know if they attack Angela, it will hurt Angel. But Angela and I have had this discussion so many times. How many times have we had this? Let them talk, and
Yeah,
let's not even.
yeah.
We're not making you another dollar. That's it.
exactly.
Uh,
Talk is cheap.
yeah.
Yep.
Jane says, Maureen, it's the same I said on the phone. When women have the nerve to speak up to them, we become targets.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, and you mentioned I am opinionated, and I am, but everyone, including them, they're very opinionated. But it
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
seems to bother people when the opinions come out of my mouth. Like I'm the
because
bad one.
I
because
saw somebody accuse you of blocking everybody in stand up guys chat, and that's not the case.
No, it's not.
It would
You
probably
get
be
blamed.
me.
You just get blamed for everything. It
I get
doesn't
blamed for
matter. I
everything.
said, I
Mm-hmm.
can't believe this. First of all, I never block anybody from stand up guys chat. I could see you talking bad. I've seen people talking bad about my brother. I'm not going to block you in somebody else's chat
Right.
unless you're using somebody else's name or their wife's names or their kids' names. Yeah, then I'll block you. But I think I've only blocked one person, and I don't know how long in stand up guys chat. And somebody was using, I think somebody else's wife's name.
No, they were going after me. You blocked it last
right.
week.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. Yes. They were going after
Mm-hmm.
you, saying pretty horrible stuff. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I actually ever block anyone it would be in your chat, and if they're being very disrespectful, like
Yeah.
it's the only
Z-
time. Otherwise, I
When it's
don't
well
care.
deserved.
Right.
Zio, you have a wrench. Nobody could take your comment down. but I'm sorry. What'd you say, Ange? I didn't hear you.
No, I was saying if I do block anyone, it's usually only in your chat, and it's because they're being very disrespectful.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I never even saw you. Well, maybe I don't remember, so I shouldn't even speak on it. But I don't remember you blocking anybody in stand up, guys.
No, on stand-up
No,
guys, no.
Oh my
no, they just like
God,
to blame Ange.
Stick. Stick is sick. You're sick. Ken Kniff says, "Hello, Lee Cole. Can't you please unblock me from the wrestling show? I've never made one negative comment, so I have no idea." Ken Kniff, wasn't there two Ken Kniff?
Yes,
Somebody was imitating his.
I
It
don't
was
know.
a
I can't
clone
keep
yes.
up
account.
with all this shit. It's hard.
I know.
Too many sock accounts.
Yes, Cletus the Immortal says, "Ken, I donated to Lee's show and never got a thank you or a
Thank
mention."
you.
Lee Cole, did you hear this? You never even thanked Lee Cletus. I think I remember Lee Cole thanking you, Cletus.
He's taking
I think I do
a page
remember
out of
that.
Candace Owens' book.
I can't. Let's see. I'm 3 hours. Oh, all right. So Teresa said she may come on, but she's 3 hours behind. She has to worry about dinner. You're not even opinionated. They are straight up dictators and cult leaders. Zio said he doesn't even know how to block anybody.
I don't believe that. Stop lying, Uncle Zio.
It's my harsh, strong accent. They think I'm from New York, but I'm from Rhode Island. Also, she is from Rhode Island. Floridians don't know shit. Hey, I'm Floridian. In fact, I got my notice today to if I'm going to vote by mail. I'm sitting here strong. I'm really debating on if I'm going back to Florida or not.
What do you
Because
mean?
my
What,
daughter.
to vote?
No, well, besides that, my daughter said if Harris wins, we're moving to Florida.
Who said that? Your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yes, she did.
And
Does
I
she
told
like
my
Florida? Is she serious, you think?
Oh, yeah.
husband, if she wins, I'm leaving the country.
Are you going to go to Greece?
Yep.
What about your granddaughter?
Oh, she'll come down.
Ooh.
She's been there. She loves it there. So
Didn't they just get hit with a storm?
they
Oh.
got hit outside of Athens with a firestorm, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's far away from where I am.
Mm.
What do you mean a firestorm? Like
It
in
was
California, like the wildfire?
yeah,
Oh.
like the wildfire. Yep.
Oh, man.
My husband was all upset.
So it was far away from you, right?
Yeah, it's far away
Okay,
from where
good.
we live, but he has relatives in Athens. So he was getting nervous because they were saying it was coming closer towards Athens and they were trying to avoid that.
Mm.
Oh, no, I know. I was only kidding, Colleen. I know what you're saying. I'm just teasing. Susie says, I didn't question you being from Rhode Island. I thought you said NP, not Lincoln. What's NP? Oh,
North Providence?
okay.
North Providence.
Read Uncle Zio.
If Harris wins, I'm going back to Italy. Screw Maddie and my brother. Listen, Do you see what she's doing right now? Did
Yep.
you see what she's doing? She cast the deciding vote. It was 50-50. As vice president, she cast the deciding vote for tipping waitresses and waiters
Yes.
and bartenders. She did that. And now she's coming out and saying what Trump said, that they're going to take that away. Now she's coming out and saying it. People, how do you come out and say that when you were the deciding vote
Against it. Yes.
against
Trump
it?
said it a few weeks
Exactly.
ago, and now she's plagiarizing what he wants to do. It's insane. I don't trust her. I don't like her.
Oh, this dog.
No, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah,
What is
see, agnostic says it. She cast the deciding vote to tax everybody, and now she's saying, "Oh, we're gonna, undo." Are you kidding? You did it. I don't like her. Sorry.
nobody does.
She's very
I
unlikable.
I couldn't stand her from the whole Kavanaugh hearings. Oh my God, I
Yes.
couldn't stand. But first, we had found out that she kept innocent men in prison. She
Yeah.
knew that they were innocent, and she kept them in there anyway. That's a piece of shit. Sorry, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I agree. But
If
not only
she
that, I
went to
mean,
put her head on the pillow and went to sleep knowing that they were innocent, what the hell is she going to do as president?
Yeah, look at the one she left on death row.
Yeah, yes. That's the one I'm
Okay.
talking about. Another black man as well.
and then you ever notice when she gets
I know
uncomfortable
Heidi
with
Black. I feel bad because Heidi Black likes her. I feel
hi
bad.
Heidi.
I feel bad when we talk bad
I
about her
know.
because Heidi likes her.
But you know what else you could notice too about Kamala Harris? Every time she's asked a question and she doesn't know it or she's nervous to answer, she laughs her way through it.
Yeah. See, my daughter always that's how she made her living. With tips and everything.
Yes.
When she started out working, she always that's how she made a living with tips. My daughter was always a bartender, and then she worked in her father's pizzeria. She ran that. So you always depend on tips. So that's not, I don't know. I have a funny feeling that that industry is not going to go for her.
Not only that, she said, word is out there that if she becomes president, she's going to raise the middle class and everybody else's taxes 75%. So, I mean, come on already.
Did
Don't
she
we
say
pay
that?
enough? That's what they're claiming.
Good night, Edwin.
Yeah,
Good
but
luck.
good night, Edwin. Thank you, Edwin. But did that come out of her mouth?
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
repeating what I've heard. And I'm like, forget it. Because I think we're double taxed and triple taxed as it is.
Hey, Cynthia. How are you, Cynthia? She said adults can agree to disagree. Way to go. That's what makes us adults. I'm with Angel. Thank you, Cynthia. And yes, that's what makes us adults. Okay, Mr. Smith says Harris is incompetent and negligent. I agree. She is in no way qualified to be the leader of the United States, much less the commander in chief of the United States military. I agree. Oh, she didn't say that, Heidi Black says. Carol, Heidi Black says she did not say that.
Okay. I'm just getting it from the
Yeah.
news reports.
Oh, which news reports?
Redacted and Fox News.
No. She wants to be like Trump. Oh, wait. Trudeau is taxing Canadians to death. Is that true? Who would know that? What's her face? Kim's trip
Kim.
thing.
Kim
Yeah,
will know that.
Kim and Palmina, and 2 joints. They were all from Canada.
But I think Kim mentioned that
Oh
about the
yeah,
taxes and
okay.
this.
I don't like Harris. I don't like that Joe Barone. Who's Joe Barone or Barron? Now who is that?
No clue.
Yeah,
Well,
taxes. Wow.
did you see what that prime minister from England said?
The new
Or
one that they just elected.
yeah, that if
Okay.
anybody in the United States says anything against Britain or whatever, that he was going to have the Americans arrested and brought to his country. I cracked up and I saw that in the New York Post.
Hello there, Ding Dong Cole.
Yes, and I'm really upset you guys up here talking about that poor woman Harris.
Yeah, okay.
I'm serious.
Okay, Lee. All
Wait a
right.
second. So what is Carol talking about that the UK says we're not allowed to talk about that? I mean,
No, the
who-
UK said that. Who listens to the UK? That's like listening to that clown with the show over here.
If we post anything on social media against Britain, they will have us arrested and brought extradited to their country.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
okay.
okay, and we'll kidnap somebody. I better not say that word.
I know. I'm laughing
Lee, be quiet. This is the time to shush.
because if you've been watching X, he's threatening to have Musk arrested for what
Yeah,
he
I've seen
said.
that. I
Okay.
like to say, yeah, I seen that. I like to say one thing. I'm not trying to be a self promoter or anything, but I started a new
Oh
political
my
channel.
God! Yes, you are a self-promoter.
Okay, I
Just
started a new
admit it,
political.
claim it, embrace it.
Okay, I started a new political channel. I got the link in. It's on Rumble. I started it today, and I think it's really good. My first show.
Are you gonna
Uh,
have me as a guest?
no, I'm just gonna preach my political beliefs as much as I want.
Lee, there's a problem because when we type in your name or we type in your wrestling show, you don't show up on Rumble.
I put my link down there. It's
Yeah,
I
I
already
put
put.
it on my community page.
Yeah, just hit the link. It's not. It's under. I forgot what it's
Yeah,
under.
I'm gonna show everybody. Hold on, let me show. I got it up here. Hold on. Where is it here? You can see it?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not playing much of this because they'll give me a hard time. They'll shadow ban me, but there it is.
Yeah.
Claudio, I agree.
Yeah.
So this is right here. Yeah, Lee. Oh, there's your name, Lee Cole 3.
Okay. Then I'll find it.
Yeah,
'Cause
because you only have 2 followers. Let me refresh.
No,
this.
no, I have. No, I'm following 2.
You have
No,
10.
no,
You have 10 now. That's not
yeah,
bad.
but I got 100. I got almost 100 views on my video so far.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
have
listen,
10
you got to start. You got to
followers right
start from the
now.
bottom. I don't care.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried.
You even have 3 comments. First comment, brother. Crunchy Sam, you have. Damn it, Mandy. Thanks, Angel. I finally found you, Lee. Oh, Lee. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Look, see, I hit your little. I hit the little like button on your comments. Okay.
Yeah, you know something though, that Nick Romano thing. I'm not surprised by that because I remember saying about 6 months ago, Angela sounded a lot like him.
Oh God.
You're an asshole.
So I
So-
kind of put the voices together.
You're so smart.
Lee, you can start with her in a few minutes. I want to ask a question. So there was over 1 billion people.
1.2 billion now.
Yes.
1.2 billion that watched that Elon Musk and Donald Trump interview.
And the average watch time was 1 hour. Think about
That's
that.
amazing.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. And they and you know what's funny?
I did
that,
too.
and, you know,
But I was watching it through stand-up guy was on Rumble playing
Right.
it.
Me three.
And people don't believe the skewed polls because all you got to do is take them apart. They're all skewed polls. I'll give you an example. Fox always has Trump down. Fox came out with a new poll today, and he's over her. So don't believe the polls. They're
Oh, I
all
never
BS.
did.
But see, this is what I want to ask everybody. Now, the polls, how do you believe polls when they're asking maybe what I've seen 100 people, or I've seen one poll where
Well,
they,
what you do to break down a poll? You go inside and you say the first thing you look for is how many. Say they did 1,000 people. How many of them were Republicans and Democrats? These polls coming out now, they're like 56 to 60% Democrats being polled, and they're only polling 40% of Republicans. They're skewed polls. They're doing it on purpose.
I saw something today. I forgot what wasn't. Maybe it was the Post with something about $50 billion is for people who come to this country illegally. Do you know anything about that?
Well, Andrew, want to hear something worse than that? They have Okay, so the $50 billion they sent to Ukraine, they have no whereabouts. They don't know where it went, who got it, and they're missing a trillion. The United States Treasury is missing $1 trillion. They have no idea who got it. $1 trillion.
What else is new?
So that means that these world leaders are sucking the funds right out of this country, and we got our politicians putting the money out there and giving it to them.
Yep, and stashing some for themselves.
And instead of taking care of their own.
Oh, you know what? We lost Maureen, and I just realized we're having this whole conversation. Maureen, how come you're not chiming in here?
I think she's a bit. Maureen's Maureen, are you a leftist?
She left. She left. Hey, Deborah, how are you? I'm sorry, Maureen. It's not a conversation. I guess she wants to partake
Maureen
in.
left the building. Maureen, we love you anyway.
All the lefties are going to be leaving the building come November. Especially when they're going to go. They're going to go like this, just like 2006. But he was trailing the polls. It doesn't make sense why he won.
You think so?
And you know what else? What they're not talking about. Virginia has gone to paper ballots, which means that Virginia, which is one of the a lot of suspicious voting going on there for the last couple decades. So the governor Yokin there, well, they passed a new law there that everything's going to be paper, and the election ends when the election ends at night. And Virginia's never done that before, so don't be surprised if Virginia flips.
I know. See, Marla's. I wanted to talk about that with Marla. Marla's not here tonight. But yeah, so Virginia went to paper ballots. Imagine that.
Yeah, but she's not from Virginia. She's from West Virginia.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
No, please.
It's like night and day, Angel. West Virginia goes 80%.
Yeah, no, that I know.
Yeah. If your car breaks down in West Virginia, the chances are you're going to disappear up in the mountains.
Oh my God, that's not nice. Listen, Palmina says we do get taxed a lot, but we receive taxes back, and because of taxes, our health care is what it is. But since people are hard complaining about taxes, our health system is declining, really.
Or our health system's declining because we have people flying across the border, and we're taking care of them, and they come in here for free health care. The emergency rooms are packed with illegals that are getting free health care, and each one that walks in there, they're walking in there with $500 debit cards, $5,000 debit cards. Come on, please.
Lee, Palmina's from Canada.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
She's talking about Canada.
Oh, poor
Have-
Canada.
Oh
Wait,
Oh,
my
keep up.
God.
I'm
Pay
sorry,
attention.
Palomino. Poor Canada. Oh my goodness. Talking about decline.
See, I'm not the only one, Angel. Read Parasite Slayer's comments.
Oh, Parasite Slay is here.
Yeah, he just came in, I think.
Oh, what's this? Fagul? UK. Start with arresting Zio. You are so big. uh, Sean says,
John Angel.
what?
Johnny Noodle said the difference between Virginia and West Virginia is about 2 teeth.
That's not nice. No, stop. That's not nice. That's not nice.
It's funny, Angel.
Uh,
I have a sense of humor. I mean, no one's saying that you sound like Nick Romano.
no, that's Ange.
Shut up, Lee.
Isn't Marla from West Virginia?
Yeah, it's West Virginia.
Yes. Agnostic says he's paying taxes. I'm not for taxation without representation. Ooh.
Yeah, but he's got a better one down below.
Oh, that's a yeah. That is seriously. That's a Biggie song. And then my daughter played it for me tonight. It wasn't one of my that I liked. Your title, yes. Let's see. Kamala is Sleepy Joe dressed up as a woman. Okay, seriously says Rasmussen still has Trump up 4 to 5%, and they were the 5th most accurate poll in 2020. Margin of error. Yeah,
yes,
I think.
They were, and the worst polling was CNN, MSNBC, all those communist networks.
Johnny Noodle says Lee sounds like he's talking through a kazoo.
Can you imagine what Kamala sounds like when her mouth's full?
Oh, come on, Lee. You don't have to go to stoop down to that level.
What did I say wrong? Maybe she's chewing bubble gum. How do you know if I said anything dirty?
Because I just know you. I was through my job and my like the money they sent to Zelensky. His chief of staff set up a bank account in Switzerland or somewhere with 100 million in it for a rainy day if Putin forces.
Yeah, you know what? And that Zelensky and that Ukraine thing is so corrupt and so fake.
Did you see the paper today that Hunter Biden asked Italy for help with that whole Ukraine thing, Burisma?
Well, he was probably there looking for crack. They got good crack in Italy.
No, they don't.
Oh.
Nicole, what the hell is wrong with you?
What?
Maureen, what do you have to say about any of this? Are you going to defend your candidate?
Not a thing. Not a thing. Not saying nothing. I'm the odd man out. Nope.
Oh my God.
I pick and choose my battles. Thank you.
No, I don't mess too much with Maureen because she's a fighter.
Yeah,
She'll kick your ass, Lee.
Probably. Maybe I like it.
Lee, when they says they sent Ukraine 50 million, that doesn't mean they cut them a check. I know you knew. I know you know how this works.
No, Zio. What it means is they gave him a bag of quarters. I mean, really?
He's saying, in other words, they gave him cash.
Yeah, they probably flew it in airplanes and
Yeah. News
Yeah, oh, without a
media.
doubt. Well, they did it with Iran. They did the same thing with Iran. They sent Iran money, but they flew it out there.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember. Now, don't forget, I was an Obama supporter,
Yeah, okay.
and then I remember finding out about that and really being upset. I think I had it out with a former friend of mine over that because I said Flint at that time didn't have water. Flint, Michigan had uh, poisoned water, and yet instead of fixing that water system, you sent all that money, pallets of cash to them. I don't even know if Flint still has filthy water till today. I know a few
And
years ago it still did.
Flint's a very beautiful city. I want to get a condo there.
Listen, that was a goddamn shame. All those kids that got so sick from that freaking water. They didn't even have clean water. They didn't have
Right.
water to shower in. Nothing.
Angel, I got some news.
What?
Aaron Judge just hit his 300th home run.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, very good. I'm sure my grandson's very happy. My son. Whose record is he going for?
Nothing. He just hit his 300th home run. I mean, he's a young guy.
But who else hit 300?
Lots of people hit 300, but 300 for him.
Okay.
I'm talking about him. It's a milestone for him. Don't make this about you, Angel.
Oh my God. It's not a bad thing. Agnostic, be careful what you wish for. Ask Canadians how socialized medicine is. Ask why British come here for major surgeries.
That's
See?
true. Brock Lesnar had to get diverticulitis emergency surgery to save his life, and he almost died because he refused to go to Canadian hospital to get the operation, and he went over the border and went into Detroit to get the operation. I mean, that's what he thought of the Canadian healthcare system.
Do you know anything about this legal? 230 million goes to the Taliban. Watch SRS, Sean Ryan show, episode Legend. There is.
I did see that. Oh, I love that. You got smart people in here tonight.
Oh, okay.
People that actually watch stuff and actually can think.
Lee, we watch stuff too, and we think.
Angel, the only thing you listen to is that torturous music. I mean, I don't even call you. I can't even call your house.
Oh, shut up.
If I was your dogs, I'd want to commit suicide.
Well, okay, but they're up in bed. They've been up there. I don't know, about 2 hours. Baby's long sleeping, and Coco Melon is still on.
Oh my God. Someone should take Coco Melon out.
Oh. No.
Coco Melon got to go.
No.
Angel, is she sleeping through the night yet?
Yeah, but she'll wake up like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's not bad.
Sometimes 4. Yeah, she'll take a bottle and goes right back to sleep.
Good.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, today she took her first step.
She did?
She took 2, actually. Yeah.
Did you film it?
Yes, my daughter filmed everything.
Oh.
Yes, she did. She took 2 steps today.
Oh, good. She was home for it?
Is she what?
She was home for it? She didn't miss it?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. No, today she was home. Yeah. So she was, she's 9 months old, and she stands up by herself now, and she's trying to walk. She took 2 steps, and then she puts herself down on the ground. Yeah,
so
she's
cute.
Oh my God.
I love them at this age, right?
Oh my God. I just can't wait for her to start talking.
Oh God, a Gotti starts talking.
Oh, I'm about to become an aunt again, most likely by tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Who's having the baby?
My brother Peter's 2 daughter-in-laws are.
Oh.
they're a week apart, but
I'm going to
looks
tell
like
you what, those Gottis don't die, they multiply.
yes.
Gosh almighty, the Gottis, man. Whoop!
Yes. So yeah, my brother and my sister-in-law are about to become grandparents with
Have you,
two of them, probably in the same week.
Oh, how nice! This is their
Yeah.
first time.
Yes.
Oh,
This is
when's
nice.
the
their
last time
first.
the Gottis had like a get together, a family reunion where all the Gottis came?
Well, we do. Well, we do. Listen, uh, the baby's christening is just my whole family, right? Just us, the whole family, and Lewis's family is 70 people.
Yeah.
Okay, 70 people, and that's just us, immediate family. It's between all the nephews and their
Right.
wives and the girlfriends and the nieces with their boyfriends and and Lewis's family and my family and my brother John's. That's with 70 people.
How many of them were illegally carrying pistols?
We didn't have the christening yet, Lee. I'll let you know. We'll do a head count at the door.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't put up a metal detector.
My God.
Oh my
If you want to make him nervous, put a guard at the door.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're just gonna have it at my brother's friend's restaurant. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't.
Did you see Zio's comment? One day he'll have a grandchild and they'll watch the driveway together.
You know what's funny? My mother popped out 11 kids, and then all her kids barely pop any kids out.
Really?
Yep, it's like we all have like 1, 2 kids.
Yeah. See, Lee,
Really?
my parents had 8. I have 7 other siblings. I'm the only one with 1.
Really?
They
Wow,
all have
that's
3,
right.
4. Yep.
That's right. I'm the yeah. I only have 2, and my sister has 3. Peter has 5, and John has 6.
Yeah.
You know who has a big family? Joy Faraci.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
I
she
mean,
does, and
he
they're
has
all
a big
girls.
family,
She's got
Yes, she
all
does.
daughters
a
too.
beautiful family, but a
Yeah.
big family.
Yeah,
Very
and they're all
close.
beautiful.
Like
I'll tell you, Italians are like little rabbits.
Oh,
Who?
Lee.
What'd she say? I
What?
can't. I can't take him.
I said Italians are like rabbits.
Not really. Look, Angela's only got 1 kid. I
Yeah,
only have 2.
but the Gotti's made up for Angela.
Oh. But listen, hey, we're how many grandchildren does great grandchildren now? My
Yeah.
parents, I'm just 2. Oh no, and plus my sister's gonna have her 3rd grandchild too. So right now it's
Jeez
4,
Louise, Jane.
6.
Jane has 14 grands and 1 great. Jeez Louise.
Wow. Yeah, well, that's what my mother and father have. I think 16 grandchildren, and now I can't even think right now how many great grandchildren they have. Yeah, my mom's a great grandmother.
Wow.
Who's got the back playing?
I don't know. I hear it too.
I hear
It's
it.
Lee. It's Lee.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
His
the Yankee
avatar's
game.
moving.
I'll turn it down. I'll turn it down. I'll turn it down. I'm sorry.
Oh, because we hear it, but
Okay.
it just sounds like talking. It doesn't sound like anything exciting.
I'm sitting in my chair, Angel, in my underwear,
TMI.
You too.
TMI.
You too.
in
TMI.
my Tony Soprano boxing shorts, and my wife beater T-shirt. You know, being that I lost 150 pounds, I wear wife beaters now.
Oh
Lee,
my
Oh
I
God.
have to
God.
tell you a secret. I'm not supposed to say this out loud, and Angel's going to be mad at me, but she told me that they don't show themselves, her and Marla, because they do the same exact thing. They sit there in their underwear.
Oh
Did I say that
God.
out loud?
No, it's because some of us just have very busy lives during the day, like sitting in a playpen with a 9-month-old, and don't really have the time to put makeup on
Angel, I
and
know a good way
do
you
your
can make
hair
some.
real
Yeah.
pretty. What?
Angel, I know a good way you can make a lot of money.
What?
Go to the Goodwill store and buy a lot of boxing shorts and put them on eBay and say they're your father's.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Don't laugh. My son has all my father's boxing shorts.
Aw.
Don't even laugh. That's right. My mother gave them all to him.
But can you imagine? Do you know how many gullible people are out there that if you did something like that, they would probably buy it.
Lee,
Yeah.
there were people on eBay buying what they thought was my father's prison jumpsuit. Okay. There was somebody on there selling the most ugliest pinky ring I ever saw in my life and pretending it was my father's.
Oh my
It was
God.
disgusting. There were people selling pennies with my father's picture. I'm telling you, you have to see what's on there. I got into it like an argument with somebody who was selling the ugliest ring, pretending that it was my father's. And I said, "Why are you lying?" He goes, "What's the matter? I can't make money too." I said, "You
Yeah,
can't make stuff
but
up."
if your father knew he was doing that, your father would laugh and go, "Ah, that's a good one."
No, he would not. You got to see the rings. Like that's not anything my father would ever wear.
Well, who's going to put a five? Uh, your father's ring would go to one of those auction houses. They
Yeah,
would. It could.
yeah,
It would have to go to an auction. What was
yeah,
it? 5 carats.
yeah.
So a John Gotti 5 carat pinky ring
Yeah, my
would
mother bought that for him.
that would be
My
Sotheby's.
mother had that made.
Yeah, that would be Sotheby's. You know how much money they would get for that, Angel?
Yeah.
And
My
it's
That'll
mother
not
had
even.
never
that.
that'll never leave the family. That'll stay in that family
No,
forever.
never. Yeah, never. Nothing leaves. Nothing. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
has everything. Everything of his.
Well, I
Uh,
told my son when I die, he could sell all my drawers on eBay, even the
oh
ones I put in the
my
closet dirty that I forgot about.
God. Lee, you're a sick bastard.
I've come here to laugh and have fun.
I know. That's why I was happy you said you were going to come on. Because Angela's like a stick in the mud.
Excuse me?
What?
Poor Ann.
Fuck yourself.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Angela,
Parasite.
Angela, can you go like this? Do it.
Fuck you too, Lee.
Listen, Parasite Slayer says, Aflac, capitalism works. Don't allow insurance companies to have exclusives in states. Association could be all Republicans, all gun owners, whatever it may be, but allow them to purchase insurance as a group. What do you say to that, Lee?
Oh, I think that's good conservative thinking.
Hello there, Jason. How are you?
Tell him, Brian G. Leave me
Okay,
alone.
Mm-hmm.
here's Heidi Black says, I am going to say this. I have never heard disrespect like that. You respect the office no matter who holds it. I don't do slander or misinformation.
I don't respect anything about Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, Heidi. I respect you. Kamala Harris put innocent people in prison. She let them stay in prison. She's an awful woman. She's not answering questions. She's running and hiding. She's a joke, and she's being propped up by the media, and people can't change their views. Heidi, nothing personal. I respect the
No,
fact that
yeah, exactly. You could say whatever you want, and but you don't have to. You don't have to like
there's
go.
nothing about that woman to respect
Yeah,
whatsoever.
but I don't know if that's what she was talking about.
Well, that's what it is. When politics are a tough thing, I'm sure Heidi probably feels the same way about Donald Trump. It's just the way people feel. We're a very divided country.
Yeah, but the thing
Well,
is,
we've
it's a
always
lot of
been
times.
divided. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A lot of times, it's the way that it's spoken. Like they want to shove it down your throat to make you believe it, and it
We
shouldn't be
gotta,
that
yeah.
way. It's have your opinion, say your opinion, but don't be a prick about it. You know what I mean? And that goes for everybody, not just some people.
But sometimes people like being pricks.
Listen,
Well, that's
like
fine,
I
but
was
that's
saying
usually when they get
before.
punched in the
Hey,
throat.
there's an old saying: "I'd rather be a big prick than a little prick." Well,
Oh,
we're just having fun. That's the
yeah.
problem.
Seriously.
People are just very sensitive. Believe me, Kamala back in the day looked kind of hot in them dresses.
Yeah, but see, Lee, that's the thing, though.
When did
Like you're
she ever
saying that,
wear
oh,
a
we're just
dress?
having fun. But I remember a couple months ago, when somebody said something to you about Trump, you flipped the fuck out.
I know. See, I have that right.
See,
But you're
because
saying, but people are just having fun.
no,
No,
because
but I'm.
Cole, along with my daughter, thinks that Trump walks on water. That's why.
But that's fine. But I'm just saying, like you can't be one way and expect people to be the other, especially
But I don't have
when
no
it's
problem with. I
reversed.
don't have no problem with anybody insulting Trump. I will defend him though. I have no problem with that whatsoever. And listen, I don't really disrespect Headboard Harris, but it's
Really,
You're an asshole.
pretty much.
Hi, the truth hurts.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling her. Grab the link. You want a bitch?
Hi, Truth Hurts. Do you hear your friend the way she's
um.
talking to me tonight?
Hello there.
oh, Angel. I haven't said
You
this in a
know what?
while, but
She yelled at me the other day. What? What'd he say? What did
I'm
he
really mad
say?
now. Angel, I'm really upset
What are you
about
really?
something.
What are you really mad about?
Somebody just said Gene Barolo is a human glory hole for liberals.
What the hell is
What
a
the
human?
heck is that
What is
supposed to
that?
mean?
What
That
is
means that
that?
he has his mouth open inside of bathrooms.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
never mind.
I forgot what I was saying now. You made me forget what I was saying.
Hey, Donald Trump's here. You got the real Donald Trump here. I can't be defeated.
Is that what he said?
The real Donald Trump. Yeah, he's here right now. That's really him.
Do you remember when the
Thank you, real
fake?
deal.
Do you remember when the fake account Gravano was going around and people actually thought that Gravano was in their chat? Do you remember
Yeah,
that
I remember. Yeah,
years ago?
yeah.
That was funny.
I remember. In the very first couple months I was in here, when John A. Light came in my chat for real. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
like such an asshole.
I said you were yelling at me. I don't
No,
remember
I said,
that.
oh, it's
No,
John A. Light.
I'm talking to my friend. But she was. Oh yeah, you were yelling at me. She got mad at me the other day because she said that I am very mean to Marla.
You are.
Come on, has anybody heard me be
Yeah,
mean to Marla?
you're very racist toward her.
No, I am not.
No,
Has anybody ever heard me being rude to Marla?
no.
How?
Okay, well she has.
Did she give you an example?
No.
You call her your token?
She calls me her token.
Yeah, but that you started that.
No, I did not. Who
Yeah,
started that?
you started that.
No.
I
Another
think you. I
content.
think you need to apply. Then you said she's from West Virginia, the mountains.
Another content creator started that. I'm not sure if it was pizza or the other one. One of them started that.
No, you
Well,
said
isn't
that
she
Marla
from
lived.
Virginia?
Marla,
Yeah,
yeah,
she's from
you
Virginia.
said Marla lived in the Appalachian Trail
I never said that.
with the Whitakers.
I never said that.
I thought she was neighbors with the gypsies.
Wait, what? Marla?
I'm
Oh, look
joking.
who's in
Yeah.
the chat.
Who?
President Donald John Trump.
Oh, how nice.
We said that. Where have you been?
I guess I missed it.
She's zoning. She's zoning.
Oh my God. Hey, Bears and Cigars, how are you? Oh, no, I think it was in pallets. It wasn't duffel bags. I remember pallets of cash. Very distracting right now.
Parasite. I remember that debate. She did.
Oh, she said, I said you're rude as shit. Don't twist my words.
You know,
I don't
agnostics.
think so.
Agnostic said something that's very true. Can I read it?
Go right ahead. Click on it.
He said, I don't can't do that. Parasite, the only two presidents that ever ran to serve this country were Jimmy Carter and Donald Trump. And that's true.
Wait
And
a
you know
second. What are you
what?
talking about, Jimmy Carter?
Well, my father did not like Jimmy Carter, but you know why my father said Jimmy Carter was such an awful president?
Right.
Because he was too good of a man.
Okay.
That's what he said. He was just a good man. And good people, you can't be good and be a president. You can't be a good man. You got to be tough. And Jimmy Carter was not tough. He was very weak.
Okay. How about his whole entire cabinet? Weren't they mean?
Democrats back in the 80s were almost like Republicans are now, Angel.
Okay.
I mean, it was a whole different. Back then, they would sit and negotiate. They don't even negotiate anymore.
I remember back then standing on the bus stop, which was right on my corner, waiting for the bus to go to school. And my friend, this kid Anthony, came walking, bitching and moaning from his house. And I said, "What's the matter with you?" He said, "Carter won the election. That's it. My father said this country's going down." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was actually scared because he had me so convinced. Like I didn't know anything about politics, and I had to go to school the whole day like that. When I got home from school, I was like, I told my mother, the country's going down because of the president. And she's like, "What?"
You
That's
Angel,
not funny. I was scared the whole day.
you want to hear something funny, Angel?
Yeah.
My father, the last week he was alive, he was put in a nursing home, right? And then I got a call that I had to come to. My father was fighting with the guy that was in the room with him. So I went there, and my father's screaming at this guy, and this guy's screaming at my father, and the guy has one foot that's fighting with my father. And then my father says, "Yeah, they took your foot because you're a goddamn liberal. They should take your other foot."
What?
And yeah. So they're fighting back and forth. And I remember my father looking at me. They just found OJ innocent, and he said to me, "Well, we got a draft dodger in the White House, and OJ, and they were stupid enough to find that guy OJ. I think it's time for me to leave this world." And a week later, he died.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll never forget him saying that.
Wow. I remember they accused my father, some people on here accused my father of being a draft dodger. Meanwhile, he could never serve because
he had his foot crushed.
Yeah, both his feet were crushed. His legs and his feet were crushed. And he had like 3 toes on one foot, 4 on another, 500 stitches in one from the knee down. And they stopped counting on the other knee from the knee down.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, Zio Lesso says, no, Lee, don't be a stunad. You know what I'm saying. Our government has been known to send things instead of money. They mark it up and skim a little off the top.
Oh, without
Tail
a doubt, without a
as
doubt. Hey,
old as
Zio,
time.
I know what you mean. I just don't want to talk to you smart because it confuses everybody around us.
Maureen is in the back, Angel. She said.
Oh, is she? Oh, she keeps getting knocked off. Um, just about
Maureen,
People
why do
keep
you keep getting
calling me
knocked out?
because people keep calling me and knocking me off.
oh, okay. Just about every doc that got in trouble for writing pain meds were HMO and were originally busted for Medicare fraud. Really?
Hmm.
I
I was,
worked with doctors that refused to give pain meds, and they could tell they were funny. They could tell. I remember when I first started there was like, there's a patient that's in excruciating pain. They're crying in the waiting room. They need to come in right away. So he says, "What are they crying about? What's the pain?" I said, "Back pain, back and neck." He said, "Okay, listen, go out there and tell them, so Doctor So and So doesn't write prescription pain pills. He will give you a shot. He will give you an injection." And he goes, "And you watch and see how fast they leave." Sure enough, that's exactly what she did. And I
Uh,
ended up knowing this woman. I didn't know her. I knew her family. And sure enough, as soon as I said that, I said he doesn't prescribe pain meds, but he can give you a shot. And she said, "No, thank you," and stormed out.
uh,
Wow.
Angel. Today I was talking to my former kidnap victim, Deanna, and she was coming from the VA hospital, and she calls me up and she goes, Lee, I've been to the VA hospital 4 times this month, and every time I went, there was a different doctor.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad because
it's bad.
you can't develop a relationship with any of your
No.
doctors, and people like to develop relationships with your doctors. The turnover of doctors at the VA is incredibly high. I mean,
Oh, really?
they, most of them are retired, and they're not the same as they used to be. And then some of them are really young, or they're bringing in people now with these uh, BS degrees from Trinidad and stuff.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my brother-in-law goes through the same stuff. It's horrible.
So, so in other words, even when Trump was in there, nobody took care of our veterans.
Angel, it's such a mess. One person, people can't resolve a mess like that.
And I
But
had
It's
a
wait a minute. I
question.
thought when you came from another country and you had a medical degree that you had to go back to school here because everything is different in other countries.
Yeah, you do. You do have to do that, but they still get the degrees, and they're still half morons. They're not trained at the same level as American doctors.
Correct, and that's why they have to go back to school here.
Yeah, but that's not what happens. Our country doesn't do anything. They let these guys through now. It's just like people with driving license and all that stuff. They come here and they don't even have to switch their driver's license out in the beginning. Half of them don't have to get driver's licenses.
Do you know?
Maureen, you're thinking back 25, 30 years ago when people used to do things right. They don't do things right in this country anymore,
No,
Listen,
I'm just talking about the doctors that I
including
know
the
that they had to
doctors.
go back to they had to go back to school to
You
learn
go,
things
but the
differently.
problem is when you go to the VA and you have a doctor you can barely understand. That's a problem.
Hmm. Yeah, that is a problem.
I mean,
Cuomo arranged it so that when um, you
oh,
came here to New York, okay, that you didn't even have to show paperwork, ID, nothing. You were handed a driver's license.
It's
What?
insane.
Okay, so you don't know who you're giving a driver's license to.
Hmm.
They don't even need to show proof of insurance, nothing.
out in LA, they let them drive without licenses And if they get pulled over, they just get warnings.
Yeah.
And here in Texas, if you get down toward Houston and Dallas, you better not get into a car accident because the chances are that the person you had the accident with doesn't have insurance.
Well, thank you, Teresa Marie. I think that's very scary. You don't
It
even
is
know who you're
scary.
letting in this country. You don't know who you're giving licenses to, IDs to. You have no idea who you're giving it to. And listen, God forbid something
Well, look what they
happens.
did with the 9/11.
Yeah.
Look what they did with the 9/11 guys. They went right to flight school. They didn't ask them for anything.
Nope.
Yeah. And they didn't learn from that either. They didn't
No, they didn't want to
from
learn how
that.
to land. Hello, that should
Yeah.
have been a friggin' telltale sign.
Yeah.
And when they went into the schools to learn, they had headbands that said, "I'm a terrorist."
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
You jerk.
Polly's on these heavy duty. They gave her a double dose
Yeah.
of penicillin, not penicillin, antibiotics. And tonight, I'm just noticing she's starting to finally feel better.
Oh, good. Okay, it's about time.
Yeah, she's had a rough.
Good.
She was crying for like 3 days at night.
I know. I know. Okay. Zia says, if you want to, Parasite Slay says, want to make America better, never vote for a Democrat. They are all too stupid to comprehend. Shall not be infringed. What do you say to that, Maureen?
Don't get
Whatever.
her
Oh,
started.
yeah. All right.
I'm not getting into it. I'm really not. Let people have their opinions. I really could give a flying fuck.
Hey, Doug Rose. How are you?
Maureen, I wish
Doug
my
Ross.
husband thought like you.
Carol, I used to battle people over politics. Battle. And I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Let them have their opinions. I'm not going to change anybody's mind or let them think what they want to think. The only thing that I ask of people is do research. Don't just believe what you're told. Do your own research.
See,
Right.
I do the same thing.
You know what I mean? I'm
I
not going to
told
say,
him.
well, you're a fucking idiot because you support Trump. And you're not going to say, I'm a fucking idiot because I support who I support. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Respect each other, point blank, period. That's it. That's the only thing that's different is who you want to be a president. That's fine and dandy, but I'm not going to fight with people over it. I'm not going to lose relationships over it. It's not that important at the end of the day.
Nope.
Do you know how
I
many
agree.
people? Do you know how many people got so mad at me on Facebook for I wasn't voting for Trump, and people got so mad at me they blocked me. And meanwhile, today, look at this, I'm a Trump supporter, and they probably don't even know it.
Yeah. Angela, remember me and you used to battle.
Yeah.
And then finally
remember.
I was like,
Listen, I don't remember you battling. You just used
Oh,
to go back and forth.
no, we battled. And then
How
finally
come
I was
I
like,
don't remember that?
I was like, this isn't worth losing our friendship over. I'm done. You know?
Ange, how come I don't remember that?
I don't think, did we really battle like that though?
Oh,
I
we
didn't
battled,
think so.
Yeah. On Twitter, yeah.
I don't remember. I remember we had disagreements, but I don't remember battling like that.
Oh, she used to say a lot of bad things behind your back.
No.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
She sent me a bunch of Twitter messages back then.
No,
Nicole, I
Maureen's
didn't even
definitely
know
not
you.
like that.
Everybody knows me.
I remember we used to have a decent conversation with Jesse Roth.
Yes.
Jesse Roth was a never Trumper. Jesse Roth is a Democrat, and we used to go back and forth with her, but we never had a fight with her over it.
No. Disagreements.
We used to have, we had disagreements. Exactly.
Maureen, why don't I remember that we battled? I can't even imagine me battling with you.
Edge, you got to go back through our direct messages. If you still have them, I don't even know if you still have. We used to battle direct messages.
Oh, okay, but it wasn't publicly, right?
No, I
No,
remember.
no,
I
no,
remember you said, Angela. I remember you said some really bad things.
Because I don't publicly fight with like
no.
people I care about ever.
Yeah,
No,
no, we
she's talking
never.
about the three of us in the chat, the
Oh,
private
okay,
chat.
okay.
Yeah, but I still don't remember you and her going at it.
Well, I
No,
remember.
me and Ange would go at it in the direct messages.
I know that's what I just said. I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
And I
we
remember
had
seeing.
it.
Yeah, I remember seeing those. I remember seeing those direct messages. It was
Oh,
kind of
you weren't even
embarrassing.
around.
It was
You weren't
embarrassing. The
even
way.
around.
What kind of friends were you to talk to each other like that?
No,
We
we didn't disrespect each other. We would just battle about politics.
You guys used to all
mm,
lean on an Angel.
Uh-uh.
what?
Angel,
When
let me have
No,
my
was that?
that's
Angel.
not
Let me have my
cheating.
fun, okay? I
No,
want to.
Casperosa and I used to kill each other. That we
Right.
did.
Don't
Yes.
mention that name. That's like mentioning Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Oh no,
But
we did. We used
Angel,
to
we
fight over it because he insisted that Trump was a Russian agent.
Yeah, but you have to
Angel,
remember too,
Angela and
Lee.
I had a separate room too, though.
Away
Lee,
from me?
Yeah,
Oh, how come I didn't know that?
wait,
I
what?
feel I
you
feel
did know
so
that because it just like it happened on here, like on our text messages. I would be talking to you, and Angel would ask me the same question. And I would have to answer the same question. I was like, "Can't we just do a group thing to where I could only have to say this
Oh,
once?"
okay.
So yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So just Angel, you asked me about Judge's 300th home run. Why it was a big thing.
Yeah.
no,
He's the
No.
fast. He's the fastest player to ever get to 300 home runs
Oh, he is okay.
in history of baseball.
My grandson loves him. He
Oh,
loves him. He has all his jerseys. He loves him.
And you know it's funny. Soto, who's a big guy, he goes when the first time he seen him, he didn't like. He's six, almost 6'8", and he weighs almost 300 pounds. He's a monster.
Judge, right?
Yeah, and he has a tiny
Yeah.
little wife. She's like 5'2".
Really? Wait, let me see. Look, want to see something? Look at my brother Peter and I. Look at this. I found this the other day. Look at that.
oh my
oh,
God,
Look at that. That's
Oh,
me, Peter.
who, who's the hot woman?
You jerk. That's me.
Why are you calling me a jerk? I said you're a hot woman.
Oh, that's
yeah.
because I just said 3 times. Here's Peter and I.
No
That's my
wonder why
little
the
brother
Columbo guys
Peter.
were all riding up and down your
Oh,
street.
shut up. Listen, Peter. I think that the baby Emma looks like my brother Peter.
How old were you in that picture?
How old was I? I'll tell you in a minute. He had to be about. I was about 17.
You know, it's funny. Like you have the hair. Like my mother had that same. Remember that was a big hairdo back then.
Well, it was like you can't tell in that picture, but it was like what do you call that? Like the loop, like the loopy loops, whatever you call it. I don't know. But yeah, that's my little Petey. My little Petey.
To answer Parasite real quick, Representative Jared Golden from Maine and Kurt Schrader from Oregon. And there's two more.
Ooh, President says I can't be defeated. I agree.
And then Representative Henry Kuehler from Texas and Ron Kind from Wisconsin.
I don't agree that communism works.
Who the hell said communism works?
I don't know. Somebody thinks that sometimes communism
No, it never worked.
in
It's never worked
certain
in history.
areas of a country.
It's never worked in history. That's a silly statement.
Yeah, I'm not for communism.
And China's not communist anymore. It's a dictatorship that's ran. It's a capitalist dictatorship, is what it is. They believe in making money and stuff, and a dictator controls everything.
Listen, I was watching or listening to Megan Kelly today, right? And
I can't watch her anymore
why?
because she's jumping on the Harris bandwagon because that's who
No,
she
she's
really.
not.
Yes, that's who she really is. She's a
No,
bandwagon jumper.
she's really not. She just wants Trump to up his game.
Oh,
You know,
Trump. Oh, how can
I
he up
know
his?
you people who think that Trump walks on water and he
No,
can't
no, no, no,
see
no.
any
How can he up
improvement.
his game? How can he up his game when he just went on to Elon and had 1 billion people watching? That's upping your game. No, she's up. She's a closet liberal that always hated Trump, jumped on the Trump bandwagon. Now she's jumping on the Harris bandwagon.
No,
So,
she
and
always
she,
defends Trump.
yeah, she could stay on the Harris bandwagon.
No,
I
she
stopped
does.
watching. I don't even want nothing to do with her no
She
more.
defends Trump. She's just
No, she
saying.
doesn't. With
Listen,
Oh
friends like
boy.
that, you don't need enemies.
she had something. She played something by this woman who was from Minnesota. Okay, when the pandemic went on, this woman had a restaurant. She has 8 kids and 18 grandchildren. Okay, they owned a restaurant. So the pandemic, with Walls there. I don't even know his first name. Walls. He shut everybody down. And then she couldn't take it anymore because she had to feed her family. So
Wow.
she opened in December. Within 48 hours, her restaurant was shut down and she was put in prison for 60 days
Oh.
from Waltz. Now, what does
Angel,
everybody say to that?
were
That's
you
it.
on Twitter today, Angel?
What?
Did you go on Twitter today?
No.
I tagged you and Carol in the funniest video I've ever seen of Trump and Musk. You have got to see it. It's
Oh,
hysterical.
okay. I will.
You're talking about the one
Hysterical.
of them dancing?
Yeah,
Yeah, that came out about a year ago.
it did.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
what.
didn't see
Yep,
it.
yep.
I didn't see it until today.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, now someone just put it up.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
no, but what do you say to that? He was putting people in prison.
Angel, he did so much worse than that. When they wanted when the National Guard wanted to come in and shut down all the fires and everything, he wouldn't let any National Guards go down there until they took certain courses and stuff of dealing with the people and making and having background checks done. All this horrible stuff. He wouldn't let the National Guards go down while things were burning. He's a horrible human being. He's a horrible man. He lied about his military record, absolutely lied several times, and all these clips are coming up with him lying and stuff. And it's still not enough for these morons to know that the man's a fraud. Not
Oh,
only that, you
Jess
see when he's on
Moss is
stage,
here.
huh?
Moss is here.
Well,
Jess Moss. Hey,
Well, I
Jess.
think
Go ahead.
you're talking about Walt, right?
Yeah, Wolf.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
his
he
name?
wasn't. He
Tim?
was in the military. I think he lied about going into
Going
battle. Is
overseas.
that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
No, he
Going
lied
into
about
battle.
several things. Well, he lied about several things on his military. He lied about his rank. Okay, and not only did he lie about his rank, he lied about carrying military weapons in combat. On top of that, when he went to Congress and he went in, he was introduced as a Afghanistan war veteran, and he was never in Afghanistan. Then he introduced himself as an Iraqi war veteran. He was never in Iraq. The guy's been lying about his military career over and over and over, not just one or two things. He's a weirdo creep, is what he
Is
is.
he going to debate Vance? Because I
Oh,
want
so
to watch
today,
that.
but today he came out and he said to Vance, "Okay, we'll meet this day on CBS." So you know what Vance said to him? "I want to debate you 3 times, not 1 time."
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so he threw. So what they're trying to do is set the rules, and Trump said the same thing to Harris. Let's debate 3 times, not 1 time. And they don't want to debate 3 times. That's the way it's supposed to be. One debate? Vance is going to destroy this guy. You know that. Look how smart he is. You see him on all the talk shows and
Yeah.
everything. I mean,
How many debates did Biden and Trump have?
3. Oh, the last time? No, they had 2 last time. But you got to remember that was in the middle of COVID.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right.
say I don't even
but
I don't
they
even
but they
remember
still had
one.
two. But him and Hillary Clinton had three.
Yes, him and Hillary, but him and
Yeah,
Joe, I don't remember. Him and Biden. I
Now
only
you know what they're
remember
doing to
one.
Lee. Did you see the latest thing they're trying to do to Vance
what's that?
with the calling him a cross dresser or something?
Oh yeah, they could say all that stuff. It doesn't matter if they say that stuff because
Yeah, what
Vance
was
is
that? A picture of Halloween when he was dressed up like a woman?
yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
Halloween? Yeah. I mean, come on.
They did the same thing to Kavanaugh, remember?
Yeah, you know how many times I've dressed up like a woman? I mean, some men like to do that shit sometimes.
So
I'm
wait a minute.
wearing
Can I? Go
You
ahead,
go right
Lee.
ahead. Let me just shut the air off. Hold on.
Go ahead, Lee.
It's
I'm
cold.
wearing a giant G string right now.
Oh Jesus. No, I just wanted to say something real quick. Parasite Slayer said, and I'm not
It's
going to turn this
cold,
into an argument.
Riri.
He said that where the hell did it go? That I couldn't name one Democrat that voted against the gun control. So I just named four, and he's telling me I'm wrong because they voted against this or they voted against that. But now you're moving the goalpost. It says
Okay,
two
I don't.
Democrats, Representative Jared Goldman, Maine, and Kurt Schrader, Oregon, joined most Republicans in voting against the full package. So all I did was name them. Now you're moving the goalpost and saying that, oh, well, no, they only did it this way or they did that. I just named four of them. That's it.
Four, I didn't hear. What'd you say?
Say it again,
Nothing.
Maureen.
I said I had to go turn the air conditioner off. It's freezing in here.
Is that the new? Is that the new? I got to set the alarm.
No, not at all.
Oh,
No, I just say I have to go do the alarm.
okay. uh,
But go ahead. What were you talking about?
no, Parasite Slayer said that there hasn't been one Democrat in the last decade or whatever that voted against gun control. And I said, yeah, there was. And then he's like, no, they voted against this or they voted against that. But I just read the thing that they voted, two of them or four of them voted against the whole package. And he's telling me no. So
Oh.
I'll look into it.
Well, Parasite Slay can come up here.
Any
Um,
any type of gun control is stupid. That's
yeah,
just my opinion.
I'm not going for that.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
listen,
Really?
I
Let
live
me
in.
ask you a question, Lee. Would you give Gene Barello a fucking license to carry?
If you're a violent felon, you automatically lose your right for own a gun anywhere.
Well, let's just say he's not a violent felon, right? And okay, but he still has the issues with the girlfriend. Would you still give him a permit to carry?
That's a violent felon if you have an issue with a girlfriend. Of course, if you have an issue with a girlfriend, that if you hit a girl or any type of domestic battery and order protection, I consider that violent. I'm talking about violence. You know, because you got people out there that make simple mistakes in life. You get busted if you get busted with some marijuana, and then you're never allowed to own a gun. That's an issue.
If you have a medical marijuana card, you're not allowed to have your gun permit. They
Well, it
take your
depends.
gun permit.
It depends
They
what
take
it
your
de- it
permit away from
depends
you.
what state you live in. Let me tell
Pennsylvania.
you, I live in the most gun-free state in the country, Texas. I live in the upper part of Texas. It's the safest area in the country.
What do you mean? No, sorry, I'm going to read something tonight. What do you mean gun-free area? You don't live in a gun-free area.
Who said that?
You just did.
No, I didn't say that. I said I live in an
Did you
area
just
where
say
there are
gun-free
no laws
area?
against guns.
All right.
And it's a safe area. You don't hear it. It's a very, very safe area. The places that have the toughest gun control are the most violent. Look at Chicago. Look at New York. Look at Atlanta. Look at Sacramento. Look at L.A. They have the toughest. They have the toughest laws in those cities, and that's where the most guns are, and the most violence, and the most people killed, are where the toughest gun laws are.
What
Okay.
people don't look at is all the illegal guns that are around.
Well, that's
Mm-hmm.
Carol. That's what I was just gonna say. Like, what is gun control? Like, you're taking guns away from people that want to own them legally. what are they going to do for the gangbangers that are killing each other in the streets? Their guns
That's
aren't legal.
Nobody's going to ever take anybody's guns away in this country in the next 50 years. Now, this might happen with the young generation because they're a bunch of brainwashed pussies, but they might give them up. But the generation, anything above 40 years old, until until they die out, no one's taking no one's guns in this country. But as these younger people being brainwashed and they think it's okay to dress up as a woman, to cut your tits off and everything, those are the ones that are going to really destroy the country.
Well, I'm very happy to say that, according to U.S. News and World Report,
Who reads that?
well, I'm going to tell you, Nassau County, where I live, Nassau County, is the safest county. What's this right here? Nassau County, safest in America. Suffolk is also in the top 25. But Nassau County, where I live, is the safest.
That is a bunch of BS. I can guarantee you Nassau County is not safer than Carson County in Texas. I can guarantee you that. So whoever wrote that article doesn't know what they're talking about.
Oh my God. You're so...
It's a truth, Angel. That's a ridiculous article.
They say number one is Nassau. The population is
maybe New York, Angel, but not the country. That's a ridiculous statement for them to even make.
Public safety score 100.
Okay.
Overall score is 83.59. Overall rank 29. Suffolk County they have here too. But it's number 22, but Nassau is number 1.
Or they're leaving a lot of counties out of that poll.
No, here are the safest 25 safest communities.
I'm telling you, Angel, that makes no sense.
Can I read it? Nassau County in New York, Alexandria in Virginia, Rockland County, New York, Rio Blanco County, Colorado.
Rockland County, New York is safe?
Listen, Arlington County, Arlington County, Virginia, Westchester County, New York, Manassas.
Westchester County, New York is safe?
That's number 6.
Mount Vernon, Yonkers, Poughkeepsie, Deacon. Are you kidding me?
Let me see if they have any. I don't see any Texas on here. Oh yeah, Jim Hogg County, Texas.
Angel, did you just hear what you said? You said Westchester County is safe.
And it must be safe. I'm reading
Angel, have you ever been to Westchester County?
Yeah, it's a long
time. Have you ever been to Mount Vernon or Yonkers? Do you know what the crime is in Mount Vernon and Yonkers?
According to this, they're not.
Oh, Angel, then whoever wrote that, it must be some whack job.
Angel, I have to.
Have you ever been to Newburgh or have you ever been to Poughkeepsie, New York, where you can't even walk around at night? You'll get murdered?
All right. I didn't read Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie, well, we're talking any of those counties up there, Westchester County.
Listen, the magazine's ranking uses metrics in 3 key areas: crime, injuries, and public safety.
Angel, there's no way that is accurate. Your Westchester County has some of the most violent cities in the country.
And Angel, I don't know where they came up with Rockland County.
Yeah, Rockland County.
My sister lives there, and
right.
She don't feel safe.
Rockland County, they got the hill in the most violent area of Rockland County, and in probably one of the most violent areas in the country is that hill in Spring Valley, where people are murdered on a regular basis.
Okay, safety. That's for the healthiest communities. Let's see, the safest county. Magazine is this? Hold on, I'll tell you. About U.S. News.
Like I said, Angel, it's U.S. News. That says it all.
It's the healthiest community.
Yeah. Oh.
That is that's Rockland is the healthiest.
I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh. I can't say the comments on air, but I gotta laugh.
Yeah, Rockland County. I was
I
born.
take pride in saying I live in the number one safest county.
Angel, all I'm gonna
I don't
say,
care about your other counties. I care about South.
Name
all
some
I'm,
of name some of the cities in Nassau, Angel.
Nassau? What do you mean cities?
Some of the big towns in your area.
Oh my God, Lee, there's so many. Garden City,
Yeah, and I don't
Oyster Bay.
like Rockville Center at all.
Rockville Center is very nice.
Yeah,
Hewlett, it's all very nice.
I got arrested in the Rockville Center. I hate Rockville
Hewlett,
Center.
yeah, it's very nice on the 5 towns. It's very
They,
nice over there. Very expensive too. There's so many. I don't even know where to start.
the first, you know where you start, Angel? That magazine you're reading, burn it.
Jerk.
Saying that Rockland County's safe
oh my God, or healthy.
or healthy. Yeah.
My sister's complaining. All I can say is that she's complaining because, how do I put this? Of the type of people that are getting houses around her area and her
Yes.
area, okay? And she will never go shopping on a Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah. Our New Rochelle is a shithole now. Mamaroneck, all those are places that used to be beautiful are like real violent shitholes now.
So is Pearl River.
Angel, do you know what Getty Square is?
No.
It's in Yonkers. It's one of the most violent areas in the country in Westchester County.
Oh,
You'll have gunshots all night there.
Hi, Real Deal. I don't know. I live in Nassau County, the safest county.
I read it in a magazine.
I live in Nassau County, the safest county in the United States.
And Angel, I don't need a guardian to tell me about gun control.
Listen,
Well, I live. Many guys have a gun anymore.
Angel,
Well,
I live in Pike County, okay? And I got to say, most of the crime is under control, but I see it creeping up. So that's all.
that I'm not sure, but I think that Suffolk County and Nassau County cops are the highest paid cops. I remember Atlanta also. Atlanta has the highest paid cops.
What are you going to tell me? Atlanta's safe too, Angel?
I don't know anything about Atlanta.
Oh, it's a beautiful place. You should move there. It's very safe.
I have no idea.
You know something? I live in a county where there are no murders, very few crimes.
Mm-hmm.
You could leave your doors open. I never lock my car, ever. And I've been all over this country. I've never felt as safe as where I am now. I never felt safe. Well, in New York, you look over your shoulder. If you understand it, you'll be okay. But you still have to watch. You have to watch your back. I got a scar on my hand because of being mugged in the subway.
What about your sister? Does she feel safe in her area? Because that's a really good area.
She lives in the richest area of New York.
It's not the richest, but
well, it's one of them. Her house is worth $1 million.
Does she feel safe there?
Yeah.
It's Nassau County.
Yeah. All the Jews live there.
Oh my God!
It's Jew heaven.
Oh my God!
That's where the Jews go. That's where the Jews go to. It's like heaven.
It's Nassau County.
Angel, it's Jewish.
Oh my God!
That's all you need to know.
Oh my God! I don't even know what the hell that means.
Don't ask, Angel. Don't ask.
Angel, are you sure you weren't a virgin until you were 40?
Oh, shut up.
Well, Lee, we know you weren't, so don't worry about it.
No, this is a fun conversation now because I remember when I was a kid and I was working in Getty Squares and I would see gunshots.
Oh my God.
Don't get me wrong. See, nothing in New York is safe anymore. New York's a shithole. But back when I was growing up in New
I'm
York,
sorry, but I think that the island is safe. Maybe
Angel,
not the five
Angel, you
boroughs.
never leave your house.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything.
The
I'm
last
in
time you went to
63. I've
Target,
been all around
the
all
last
of
time
Long
you went to
Island.
Angel, the last time you went to Target, you were running out from the gun shooter. I mean, come on.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
of
thought
course
it
you
was
forgot.
that's because a woman was telling me, go this way, go this way. She was telling us that there was a shooter.
Oh, you know what I would? Oh, Angel, that's a good prank to go someplace and run out waving your arms. Shooter, shooter. And just
You jerk.
someone,
Where did Angela go?
She has a
Phone
phone
call.
call.
Oh, okay.
someone probably said, "Hey, there's that lady coming through the door. Tell her there's a shooter in here. Let's watch her run."
Oh, my God. I never ran so fast in my whole life. I left with the glasses.
Angel, I would pay anything to get a video of that.
Oh my God. I thought somebody on here was going to get it the night that I was telling that story. I go, these assholes are going to Target for the video.
I'm surprised
And
Casparosa didn't come up with it.
Yeah, I don't think he hated me then. Otherwise, he would have.
He'd be playing it
Ah.
right next to the Deanna video.
Stop it.
I play that video for a lot of people. It's funny as hell.
Oh my God. But I did think that they were going to do that. That's why I ran back and paid for those glasses. I said they're going to tell them that I stole glasses.
You went back and paid for the glasses, and there was a shooter in there.
Yeah, the next day I went back and paid.
Well, how do you know the shooter wasn't still hiding in there?
Please, I saw them leave.
The shooter?
Yeah, well, they weren't really shooters, but they knocked the glass thing down. So it did
Imagine that, Angel. You invented this whole thing in your head thinking it was going on.
I never invented it. The woman told me the way she was yelling. I wasn't the only one who ran out the store that way. There was a bunch of us. She's going, go, 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 get out, go this way.
You ever watch Seinfeld?
I'm lucky I remembered to get my bag. I was so nervous.
You ever watch that show Seinfeld?
Yes.
Do you remember the one where George Costanza was dressed up as a clown and a fire broke out at the little kids party? And he started knocking all the little kids out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember he did that?
Yes.
He did not care. He just knocked those little kids out of the way and ran right.
But that was so typical George Costanza.
That's when they really made funny stuff on TV.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Or when
That was really funny.
or when Kramer went and looked at the lady's baby and it was an ugly baby and he jumped back.
Baby, yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was. Nobody could say anything nice about the baby.
You must have, they probably do the same thing to Emma.
No, they do not, Lee Cole.
No, they probably go, oh, she's cute, but she's a brat.
No.
No, they're probably like, she's just like her mother, a brat.
No, not at all. But she, everybody, you'll see Emma's videos tomorrow, a 9-month-old videos.
Yeah.
Put it up on Patreon.
And the pictures.
Yeah.
Angel,
Yeah.
Lowrider girl is here, hon.
Hey, Lowrider girl. How are you, Lowrider?
That's a good porn name.
Lowrider girl?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My God, this man.
I know everything is dirt.
Can you ever get your mind out of the gutter?
No, because then I'm dead.
Then go buy yourself a bunch of porn magazines and sit there.
Why do I need to buy porn magazines? I got a 75-inch screen TV.
Oh my God.
Well, then go watch it.
It's like a giant magazine.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Polly does not let me watch porn.
Oh my God, you're such a sick bastard, Liko. White Mike says instead of voting, people should be in an uproar about this Patriot Act law, which affects the planet. Now, I don't know anything about it. Can you explain it to me, Liko?
Well, no, the Patriot Act is it's just another law to.
Patriot Act law.
Yeah, it's a shitty law.
Okay, what is it?
That's the person that wrote it. It's a patriarch. It's a patriarch. It takes away a lot of. The patriarch is based. It pretends it's for freedom, but it takes away our freedom.
Oh, really?
That's basically it. Yes. Any law that the government sets takes away our freedoms.
Okay.
Excuse-
Maureen, now, did you investigate that?
What?
What he just said?
No, I'm doing. Parasite said something about Pennsylvania not recognizing out-of-state non-resident gun permits as soon as Democrat Wolf got in office. So I was
Yep.
just looking at it, and it says Pennsylvania recognizes all license issued to or issued by, I can never say this word, RECIPROCITY states. Other information included. It's a list of states that allow individuals to carry concealed weapons as long as they have valid license to carry from their home state, regardless of a RECIPROCITY agreement. So I don't know. I was looking into that, and this is saying yeah they can, but Parasite's saying no they can't.
So what do you say to that, Parasite Slayer?
Angel,
Yeah.
Lowrider just lost her dog, honey.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
so sorry.
And I read
Oh,
that.
I'm so sorry, little rider girl.
Parasite,
Oh,
that's what I said. It says it's a list of states that allow individuals to carry concealed weapons as long as they have a valid license to carry from their home state, regardless of a reciprocity agreement. So, yeah, then anybody from a state that has a permit to carry can come here and carry. That's what I'm understanding it to be. But you're
Yeah,
saying
but
no, so I'm going to have to look into it more.
Maureen, maybe he needs that we can't take ours into another state. That I heard that Shapiro was one of them canceled the agreement with New York and New Jersey.
Well,
reciprocal
I've
means
never,
they
I've
honor
never been
other
able,
states. Tommy Real
yeah, but
Deal said, "Go
I've
ahead."
never
I'm
been able
sorry.
to carry my gun to Jersey, and I have a permit.
I know, so do I.
If I get caught with my gun in Jersey, that's a mandatory 5 years, even though I have a permit.
Why?
Because
Little
Jersey
rider
won't
Because you
girl, I'm
have to
so
have
recognize
to.
it.
sorry. Believe me, I still miss my baby so badly. Oh my God, you have no idea how much I miss them. I know. I'm sorry.
Seriously, I am reading and researching. I'm not just reading the first headline. Fuck.
Parasite Slayer knows his guns and his laws. Oop, who'd we lose?
I know. That's
Lee
why
Cole's gonna
I was
now he's
kind
gonna
of
text me. Now he's gonna text me and say my phone
Phone
died.
died.
right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know he knows his gun laws. That's why I'm like, well, wait a minute, because I've never heard that. So that's why I went and looked it up, and I was like, well, he's saying something totally different than it's saying online. So I'm not arguing. I'm just looking at what he said.
Ooh, Lee Cole, you shocked me
Why?
because I thought you jumped me up
No,
again and you were
no.
gonna
I was
send
going
me
to
a
say.
text that says my phone died.
I was going to say that if Marine's reading that and that's the law, she must be right.
Yeah, because that's what it says. It's a list of states that allow individual carry concealed weapons as long as they have a valid license to carry from their home state. They can carry here. regardless of that word agreement.
Yeah,
A parasite says non-resident license is the key, Marine.
Right.
All right.
It says that the state of Pennsylvania will issue a non-resident license to carry firearm. However, the applicant must already possess a valid concealed carry permit from their state.
Well,
So,
yeah, but
I don't know.
my question is, what states are we allowed to carry in that we have a valid permit?
do you have
I
a
know
permit?
Florida's a given.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a
Who, me?
permit? Yes.
Me? Yeah, yes.
Okay. So you have. Okay.
Yeah, she carries.
Oh yeah, I carry everywhere, but I can't go to
Hey, if you
Jersey not
carry, that's all
carrying.
that matters.
I have to come home, put it away, and then go to Jersey
Why? That's crazy.
because they're
Well,
jerk offs.
Jersey's the worst.
Yeah, Jersey is the worst.
Yeah, I mean, forget it. I mean, Jersey, it's like you said, they can lock you up if they catch you. You know, it's I remember when my son Kevin, who was driving a big rig across country, he would avoid certain states because he wouldn't drive through Illinois. He'd go through Iowa to get into Wisconsin because that means he couldn't carry in his truck. He couldn't carry his gun. You need those for protection. Truckers need that at truck stops and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how that works. It's just freaking
I
nuts.
just don't understand why if you have a license, why you're not allowed to bring your gun. But then again, I thought that you're not so. Like, say, I can go right now and get a handgun permit in Florida, but I can't bring it to New York.
Because New York has some of the worst laws on the books.
Yeah.
And New York's like California. There's just certain states that in New Jersey, anything in the Northeast, Massachusetts, any of those states.
I don't even know. Like, how the hell do you get it home? You have to put it in pieces, right?
You know, in Texas, when you go buy a gun, there's no registration and nothing like that.
In Texas, no, huh?
Yeah, no.
You have to give your ID and stuff, right?
Yeah, you give your ID, but they don't run no check on you.
Since when is it?
But I don't think that's a good thing. Do you?
Why not? If you're caught buying a gun and you're lying, it's a felony. It's a serious crime. No one wants to go to prison in Texas.
Oh yeah, I know.
And all the criminals in Texas and Houston, down in Houston, Dallas, those rough areas, San Antonio, those guns are all illegal down there. Those gangbangers and stuff. Everybody has legal guns, you know. And if you have a criminal record or something, you got to file to get permission. But people do it all the time, and they do get permission. And I'll guarantee you that 99% of the households up here got shotguns. You break into someone's house up in the upper part of Texas, the odds are you're not leaving.
Same here.
Well,
I'm laughing. Parasite Slayer. I'm not looking to argue or debate. I just looked up something that you said. Now, if I'm mistaken, I'm mistaken, but I'm just going by what I read. So, but I'm trying to figure out, since when isn't Pennsylvania non-reciprocal with Florida? That's crazy. I don't know. I'm out of the loop on all the gun shit. I'm gonna have to do like some major deep diving.
You know, all you got to do is Google it, and it'll give you the answer.
Google doesn't know everything, Lee.
Yeah, Google doesn't know everything, Lee.
They're pretty up to date on the gun laws. Google may not know everything, but they're up to date on those type of laws. And great, let's see. Gravesend said something very smart. That's why it's carry, conceal, real deal. No one needs to know it's on you, and that's true.
Exactly. I think it's safer that way.
Yes. Yep.
Do any of you believe that teachers should be able to carry guns?
Sure, they should. Why not?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
I believe they should. Absolutely. As long as you have the proper training, you go through some courses for it. As long as you keep it locked on your bot, well, you keep
Hmm.
if you hold, it's properly kept on you. You don't just leave it in your drawer or something in the school. Why
Right.
not? I mean, look what's happened. How many times it would have saved those kids?
Because I feel the same way that teachers should, like, they should be able to protect the children.
But I believe that they should. They need the proper training. I don't.
Oh, without a doubt,
A
without a doubt.
I think a teacher should get extra training, and maybe have to take an extra test on it. They got to make sure that teacher's qualified.
Hmm.
Anytime you have a weapon around children, you should definitely be extra qualified.
Yeah, I know.
But I live in an area where teachers do, and it's like nothing. They bring them to school.
I agree. The truth hurts.
What happened?
She said, I think they should have armed guards.
See, and a lot of people, I felt the same way, but a lot of people don't feel that way. They feel like then we're, what's the word? We're militarizing cities and our schools. But I feel that even retired cops.
Angel, I live in a town that has no crime, and the high school here. I mean, when I say no crime, I mean almost none.
Yeah.
The police officer here that was in the school died of COVID a couple years ago, and he was with that school for 20 years.
Oh,
And they replaced him. He had one of the biggest funerals I've ever seen going through this
are
this
you
town.
kidding? Really?
Yeah, he got COVID during the COVID crisis, and he was overweight, and he didn't make it. Uh, but the school here is very safe, but they have a guard. I don't see no problem with having an armed guard. I see a problem with having. It depends where you are. If you're in cities, you have no choice because you don't know what those kids are bringing into the school. You gotta have them checked at the door.
Yeah. See, I said that, but I forgot who said that they didn't agree with that.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's me.
yeah, it's a tough subject. It's definitely a tough subject.
I don't know what I want to do with my granddaughter, truthfully. Like, I'm scared. I get very nervous. Like my daughter, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to whatever." I'll say I'm gonna go to Marshall's, and I'm like, "Okay, you can leave her here. You don't have to take her."
Well, see, that's the problem, Angel. Uh, we're turning our children into pansy.
We're not turning our children into pansies.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
I'm just over cautious with.
You remember we were having this conversation on the phone the other day? We were talking about like when we were kids, we went out, we didn't think about
Yes, exactly.
now the kids, we had Schwinn's. They have phones now. That's the difference.
Yeah.
In the 70s, we drove on Schwinn bikes. Everybody met up. Now none of these kids, they all are on their phones. They live on their phones. If you go to Yankee Stadium, you'll see everybody sitting in that stadium looking at their phones.
Really?
And not the game. But that's the society that we live in now.
Wow.
That's ridiculous, especially with the price of those tickets.
Yes. Yeah. But if you watch a Yankee game, watch it and always look in the back and see, you'll see all these people on their phones, like looking down, typing on their phone. And then when something happens, they'll look up and then they'll look back down on their phones.
That's well, I can see maybe baseball. It can be a little boring.
What baseball is like the most exciting game there is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know that. That's why I like to watch it at home.
It's boring to you
At least
because
I could go wash the dishes while they're, taking forever to hit the ball.
it's baseball, Angel. If you think like that, don't be a baseball fan, please.
I'm a big baseball fan, but it can be boring. You know that, Lee.
No, it can't be boring.
Yeah, it could be a little boring.
No,
Now,
no.
my grandson's team, that's not boring. No, I'm only kidding. It can be a little boring, but I wouldn't look at my phone while I'm
It
at the
can be
baseball.
boring if you're a Mets fan.
Ah, that's true. New York City, yeah, I know. I worry about my son. I'm always worrying about him. And you know what? Wow, 9 more days is the fight, Lee.
Yeah, I already ordered it.
Oh, you did order it?
I got direct.
I had it today, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I told my daughter to set it up.
Yeah, I got direct. I just got direct TV, and when I turned on the guide last week, there it was.
It's $50.
Yeah,
The fight
oh,
is $50. But I will definitely and I have a doctor's appointment that day too. I
the
have a
fight's at night.
doctor's
The
appointment.
fight's
I
at
know,
nighttime, Angel.
I know, but I have my appointments at 2 o'clock. My daughter's taken off of work. And the fight's at 7:30, they said.
I wanted to go to Mexico, watch the fight, then go to a whorehouse.
You sick. There is something so wrong with you. There is something really
That's a
wrong with you.
joke, Angel. I wouldn't
I
go to
know.
a whorehouse. I would get a prostitute from the street.
Oh my God. Oh, look. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Dubs, if you're a Met fans. They're having a little losing streak right now. Us Yankee fans had to go through it.
You read the opposite thing 4 times. Read it slower, he said, Maureen.
I know.
Let's see. Apparently, they weren't to date on Golden. What's that? They weren't up to date. Okay, I can't see.
Angel, what would you do if John knocks out uh, Big Mouth?
Oh my God. Listen, I'm going to say this for probably the 1,000th time. I'll be very happy if he goes the whole 8 rounds. I'll be very happy with that. He's working his ass off, I'll tell you that. You know what I found out today? No, actually, I knew this a while ago, but then I watched something today. I'm going to play it later. Floyd Mayweather supports Israel. He's been sending money to Israel
Yeah.
for children.
I like something else your brother said about Mayweather.
What?
He said that Mayweather trains every day. Every day of his
Well,
life.
not in this interview that I have that I'm going to play in a little while. He
Nah,
says,
I just seen the most recent interview. I watch it right here on DirecTV.
well, I watched it with Harlan from when they were. Here's something interesting. Where they had this what do you call it, press conference at the Hunt and Fish Club. That's Anthony Scaramucci's restaurant in Manhattan. Food
You're talking
is
about that
excellent.
scumbag?
Listen, the food is excellent.
I would never go to his. I would never drop a dime in that scumbag's restaurant.
Oh, it's really, really very good. But
No.
anyway, you see what I mean about you, Lee Cole? You can't be civil with other people who aren't Trump supporters.
He's
But
not. No, he's
his
not.
cousin,
He's a horrible
listen,
human being. He's a
yeah, but
horrible human.
his cousin, and it's also his best friend, is very close with my brothers. Very close. Now he's a Trump supporter. And he was at the press conference, and he they interviewed Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather is sitting there bragging how he doesn't train. Yeah, here and there I train.
Yeah, right.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but you know that he's just saying that, right?
Listen,
You know he's just
I was
saying.
impressed that he supports
Yeah.
Israel and
You know what Floyd Mayweather is known for, Angel? He
what?
gets up 12 o'clock. He goes at midnight. He goes to his gym, and he trains every night, 7 nights a week. And
Okay, let me just
he's famous for that. You
okay.
know, and that's just what he does. He's been doing it his whole life.
Well, okay, I'm gonna skip a lot of this. I want to show you.
No, I'm not watching no interview right now.
It's not really an interview, but I'll play it when you leave anyway. Oh, look how he ran away.
Chicken.
I can't believe he ran away. Floyd Mayweather is sitting there saying, "Yeah, I work out here and there." Lee Cole.
That was an accident.
Yeah, right.
No, it was an accident. It really was.
You're having a lot of accidents tonight, aren't you? That's twice.
Angela said, teachers teach armed guards. They want to put armed guards.
No, teachers should be locked and loaded.
See, everybody has a different opinion on that.
Yeah, but the only opinion that matters is mine.
Yeah, Cynthia said Houston has metal detectors even when my son was in kindergarten.
Yeah, Houston's a horrible place to live.
Is it really?
Not the outskirts. You got a lot of rich people to live there, but the inner cities are horrible.
Cynthia says in Illinois, we have resource officers who are cops. Houston has school police departments.
Yeah.
We have Philadelphia police in our school.
You do?
And we have Eastern Pike at my granddaughter's.
Yep.
What do you mean?
We have a courtroom in the link.
What'd you say?
Yes.
What'd you
George
say?
Washington Heights. I said we have a courtroom down at the football stadium and a jail.
That I heard about. I heard about that. Philly has that jail in that stadium. Mm-hmm. But then again, you bombed Santa Claus with snowballs.
Yeah, we bombed. Yeah, that was before my time.
But listen, Philly fans bombed Santa Claus with snowballs
because it wasn't the right Santa Claus. It was a spectator, and the real Santa Claus didn't show up because it was too cold, and he went out there and they bombed. They weren't happy with something, but yeah, he got bombed.
They weren't happy because
out on the skinny Santa Claus.
Yeah, they weren't happy because their team sucked at that time.
Is the team really good now, Maureen?
No, they're okay. No, they're playing way under their potential.
They're all right. I mean,
they have a good
up when Kelsey retired.
Yeah, when they have a quarterback that has no heart, and as long as you got that guy Hurts as a quarterback, they're not going to win.
Well, these people love him, so
they can love him, but 2 years in a row he's going in the toilet. He's like that guy from Dallas, same thing.
Hey, who's the coach? He's like 73, dating a 21-year-old.
Oh, that's the guy from New England,
isn't it? Yeah, that's the Patriots guy.
Belichick.
He got caught. Yeah. He got caught coming out of her apartment or something.
Oh my God! I mean, he's hot and heavy. What is she?
Yeah, but what did he do wrong?
I didn't say he did anything wrong. I'm saying.
I mean, he's kind of like a hero.
But don't you think that's a little insane?
No, I think that's like a great American hero. 73 and his girlfriend's 20 and he comes out of there. He's not going out with her for anything except one thing. He has the blue pill. He probably pops.
I was just gonna say, does he take the blue pill?
Probably. Who knows? He's Bill Belichick. He's a genius. He probably knows how to talk to get it to work.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, the fight is on DAZN. That's how they pronounce it, DAZN.
The Zone.
Yeah,
Yes.
DAZN.
Yeah,
And if
DirecTV
you
actually has.
have, what is it, Paramount or what was it, Paramount or what's
I
the
thought
other
it was
channel?
Prime. Prime. I thought it was
Oh
Amazon
yeah, if you
Prime.
have Amazon Prime, yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, apparently you have that channel. You just got to sign up and pay for it.
And pay for the fight. Yeah.
Yeah. And Angel,
Yeah,
I
and
sent
pay for
you.
the fight.
I sent Angel a picture of the fight on DirecTV.
Oh
It's right.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
and yeah. So if you have
Right.
DirecTV, all you got to do is go to the sports area and you can order it.
Yeah. Um, yeah, he did stab Trump in the back, but didn't Trump fire him? He let that colonel, whatever his name was, what was his name? General, that guy he had working for him running the whole
He got rid of Scaramucci because he was a sneaky New York Democrat.
no, I think that he fired. Why did he fire Scaramucci? Oh, what was the thing? Oh, because he cursed. He had a thing with that reporter. Remember? What was that reporter's name? Oh, shit. What was that reporter's name? The reporter ended
Is
up
that the
getting
one that
fired.
Oh yeah, Joy
is that
Reid.
the one that
Joy
helped
Reid.
them write the book?
Yeah,
No, it was.
yeah, no, it wasn't Joy Reid. It was a man.
Oh, it was. Oh no, it was. What's her name?
It was a man.
Oh,
It was a
Scaramucci was messing around with a man.
No,
He
he
looks
had a
like that type.
fight.
He
He
looks like
had
a
a
dick.
fight. Listen, he had a fight with the reporter. The reporter was recording him, and he didn't allow the reporter to say what's his name. Crap. He was a big Trump hater, and now he ended up losing his job too. What's the reporter's name?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't like him either. I'll bet. Scaramucci. There he is. I told his cousin. I said, "Do me a favor. Tell Scaramucci that I said Trump 2024." I used to fight with Scaramucci on Twitter. I called him Judas too. Oh, come on. Who did he have to fight with, that famous reporter?
See, I don't have no problem with Scaramucci with Trump. I have a
Oh, are
problem with
you talking about the guy that was thrown out of the White House from
What's
CNN?
his name? What's his name? No,
Oh.
Scaramucci fight. Let's
Angel. I have a problem with Scaramucci because he was insulting people that voted for Trump. See, when you start calling Trump's people stupid, you don't,
Did he do that? I don't
Yeah,
remember him
he
doing
sure
that.
did. Yes, he did.
Really?
Angel, he's always doing it on MSNBC. Anybody that shows up at MSNBC all the time is a scumbag.
Okay, wait. Fight.
Lee, I have to agree with you because that's what they're doing is calling us stupid.
Yep. Yep. And they're point blank about it now.
Mm-hmm.
They call us like hillbillies, illiterate, and all that stuff.
Yep.
I'm the furthest thing in the world from a hillbilly, and I'm definitely not illiterate.
Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. He was fighting. He was cursing. Oh, Ryan Lizza. Now you know who I'm talking about?
No,
Uh-uh.
Are you kidding me?
Never heard of him.
Angel, it's just one of those subjects we don't
He's
care about.
from the New Yorker, I think.
You read these magazines that nobody else reads.
Oh my God, he was big on Twitter, you big bozo. I think he was on CNN or something.
You
Oh
big
yeah,
bozo, she
because
said.
he recorded him.
She got back
Listen,
at me.
he recorded him, the sneak that he was. And Scaramucci calls Reince Priebus a paranoid schizophrenic. He went off on everybody, and the guy was recording him. I can't believe you don't remember that. And then he ended up getting fired. What was the guy's name? Who's the
Oscar Madison.
oh, you jerk. Who was running the
Felix Unger?
No, come on, the retired general or something. What was his name? He was running the whole
Flynn?
office there.
Oh, you're
Not
talking about
Flynn.
Mick something.
And he ended up stabbing Trump right in the back.
They
Trump
all
got rid of
did.
him. Yeah.
Trump won't do that this time. Trump trusted. Eh, Trump listened to people that he shouldn't. He listened to his two retarded children.
Oh
He
my
listened to
God.
his son-in-law, which was a mistake.
Yeah, the son-in-law and the daughter, both of them, and they're not around right now. Thank God.
Remember, he's the one who said something that Trump said something bad about the fallen soldiers.
Oh yeah, and he never said it.
Yeah, exactly. What's his name again? Does anybody know? It's driving me crazy.
Who cares, Angel? We know. We're just not thinking of his
Yeah,
name
he
because
was the White House.
McMaster.
Nah. Yeah, he was. This guy was
Nick,
fired from the White
wait
House
a minute.
after 10 days.
McFarland? I'm starting to
No.
think.
Where's
Oh,
Parasite's Fire?
It was General Grant.
No. No.
General Lee.
John Bolton?
John Bolton.
Oh, that's gone.
Browning Automatic gave you that answer.
John
Oh?
Bolton was not a general. He was.
Browning Automatic. That's
Yeah.
who gave you the answer.
Yeah, no, I know. But what was his name? And he ended up stabbing Trump in the back.
They all did. The
John
ones in
Bolton.
Yeah. Bolton.
but he wasn't a general.
No, the one who was General Silo. I can't.
Real Deal says McMaster.
That's who I said, McMaster.
Wasn't he no, I'm gonna look this up.
It's McMaster.
No.
Yes. That's the guy. McMaster's the one that was running everything inside the White House.
Hold on. I gotta see a picture of him.
And Teresa says Steve Bannon.
No.
Then somebody else says General McBride.
John Kelly.
Well, there was John Kelly and McMaster. Which one?
I think it was John Kelly.
Because they were both generals.
Let me see. Yeah, whatever happened to Mark Meadows?
Oh, he betrayed Trump.
Yeah, it was John Kelly. I knew his name was John. I just couldn't remember it. He was the chief of staff. He stabbed him right in the back.
Well, that's that whole thing down in Georgia. Trump
Ended up
learned.
writing a book about him.
Well, those people down in Georgia. Remember that trial that went on, that fake trial that they're never going to charge Trump on down there? That's when Trump learned that all those people betrayed him. Remember they all flipped on him?
Yeah.
Including the woman. And that they got to look, they look stupid now because that trial ain't never going to happen.
Oh, it's not?
No, it never will happen.
Okay. Let me just see something here.
Danny blew that herself. She blew that and the guy she was with.
What do you think that judge is going to do September 18th?
Huh?
The judge in New York.
Yeah,
What about
he
that?
was John Kelly. He was a retired U.S. Marine Corps general.
Yes.
He served as the White House chief of staff. That's exactly who I was talking about. Him. Isn't he the one who gave Scaramucci the boot?
Well, he's a good guy. Scaramucci deserved the boot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Kelly over Scaramucci anytime.
I don't know. He's the one who he turned on Trump.
Well, a lot of people did. Trump had it coming too, Angel. Trump made some bad moves in the beginning.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Yeah, remember when that reporter was kicked out of the Rose Garden?
That was funny. That was,
oh my God.
Yeah, I was disappointed they let him come back.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't that guy from CNN?
Yeah, that idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jim Acosta still on CNN?
That's who I was just
Yeah.
thinking of.
That's what it is.
No, he wasn't the one who was kicked out.
Yes, he is.
No, the guy who used to work for Playboy, remember?
No,
That's who I'm talking
Jim
about.
Acosta was kicked out also, Angel. Yes,
Oh,
he was.
okay. All right. But I was talking about the other guy. He worked for Playboy. Is Jim Acosta still on CNN?
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Don't even know.
I don't watch any of them.
I got to go, but it's been nice. Everybody have a
It
nice
was a
night.
lot of fun, Lee Cole.
Me
Thank
too,
you.
Lee.
Okay.
Yeah,
Night.
it was fun. Thank
And
you.
Marine,
Good night,
Marine, have a
Lee.
night. I hope that you see the light. I pray for you. And
Yes.
Angela, keep on. Tell your nephew I said hi. And the retarded guy with the show over there. What's his name?
Oh
Oh,
my
God.
The
Oh
retarded
my
Affleck guy.
God.
He's gonna have 3 shows on me now.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. They pulled his press pass, Jim Acosta.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Take care, people.
All right.
Take
Thanks,
care,
Lee
Lee.
Cole.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Lee.
He's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they pulled his press, but who's the other guy? They kicked him out. He worked for Playboy first. What was his name? Nobody remembers? Maureen, you don't remember? Where's Parasite
No.
Slayer? He left?
No, he's still here.
Oh, I don't even remember Protecting Our Kids Act, probably because it had no chance at passing. I hate when they use for the children BS. What was it?
It did pass. I don't know. I moved on. I'm looking up this freaking journalist now.
He was a Playboy reporter at one time. Or maybe he still was when he got
Brian Karam
And what happened?
is a White House correspondent for Playboy and political analyst for CNN.
That's probably it. And he got kicked out, right? He had a fight.
Probably. Let's see.
I just don't remember. Okay, now he left. Do you mind if I show this interview?
No. Go
'Cause
ahead.
I like Harlan. Harlan's a really nice person, and I'm going to put his link in the description. If everybody could give him a sub, I would appreciate it. Because Harlan's a really nice guy. What?
It was him that was kicked out. It says Brian Karam, the White House correspondent for Playboy and political analyst for CNN, reached a settlement in his lawsuit against the former U.S. president.
Are you kidding me? They gave him money?
It says Brian Karam, a White House correspondent for Playboy and political analyst for CNN, reached a settlement in his lawsuit against the former U.S. president and his press secretary on May 10th, 2022. The suit filed in 2019 against then President Donald Trump and then press secretary Stephanie Grisham alleged the White House suspension of Karam's press pass following an altercation in the Rose Garden was arbitrarily unlawful and unconstitutional. According to the court filings reviewed by the U.S. Press Freedom Tracker, Karam reached an agreement with the President Joe Biden and then White House Press Secretary Jennifer Psaki on May 9th, 2022 for the payment of his attorney fees. The agreement also stated that Karam could not be punished for any reason related to the events in the Rose Garden, including the removal of his White House press pass. District Judge Cobb granted the injunction on May 10th.
Yeah, but that's what Joe
Federal
Biden. I'm
Appeals
talking.
Court upholds ruling.
Yeah, but that's what Joe Biden. I'm talking about. That happened with Trump too. He got kicked out of.
Well, it says that
Trump
he.
No, it said Joe Biden.
Yeah, but that's what it's saying. It's saying that they reached. Yeah, it says according to the court filings reviewed, they reached an agreement with Biden and then White House Press Secretary Jennifer Psaki for the
Well,
payment
she
of his
was,
attorney fees for
yeah,
that whole debacle.
well,
And then
she was, she's Joe Biden's mouthpiece, Jen Psaki. That wasn't Trump's.
it says a federal appeals court. Says a federal appeals court unanimously ruled on June 5th, 2020, that the White House press secretary violated Playboy correspondent Brian Kemp's Fifth Amendment rights of due process when revoking his hard pass in August of 2019. Then Press Secretary Stephanie Grissom had informed him via email that his press pass would be suspended for 30 days, citing Kareem's heated exchange with conservative talk radio host Sebastian Gorka at an event at the Rose Garden.
That's it. He had a fight with Gorka. That's right.
Yeah,
He had
so
a
the
fight
DC,
with Sebastian Gorka, and they kicked him out.
and then it says the DC District Court ruled in favor of Kareem in September of 19 and ordered the White House to restore the journalist's hard pass. However, attorneys from the Justice Department appealed the case on behalf of Trump and Grisham. And then I guess it got settled, and they went to, I guess Biden had to pay the legal fees.
That doesn't even make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense, but let me just show this.
Since
ahead,
when
sorry.
does the government make sense?
Yeah, true.
Right?
Hold on. Okay. Okay, so this is Harlan. I really like Harlan a lot.
Hey, it's Harlan for Soul Free. We're here in New York City at the beautiful Hunt and Fish Club. It's the official press conference kicking off the biggest fight of the year in Mexico City. It's the rematch. John Gotti III versus Floyd Mayweather. And it's all going down here today on Soul Free.
Un evento histórico para el boxeo mundial y para la Ciudad de México. The Pola Casino San TV Azteca, the House of Boxing, bring for the first time to Mexico City. Ladies and gentlemen, señoras, señores, we are in his town.
See, there's Augie right here. That's his cousin. And he's Team Gotti.
Estamos en su ciudad. Con ustedes, John Gotti III. And besides John Gotti III, his father and manager, Mr. John Gotti, welcome. And now, with an incomparable, undefeated record of 50 fights, 50 wins, 27 victories by knockout, ladies and gentlemen, señoras y señores, with you, the best pound for pound of the century, el mejor libra por libra del siglo, 11-time world champion in 5 different divisions, 11 veces campeón del mundo. Let's welcome from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and from Las Vegas, Nevada, the undefeated, the sensational, the legend of this sport, the pay-per-view king, fighting for the first time in Mexico City, por primera vez en la Ciudad de México, Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. And always besides the champion, his manager, Mr. James McNair. What can you tell to the fans that are going to be there watching you facing Floyd Mayweather?
I'm excited. I'm very excited. First, I'm one of, I think, 2 fighters to ever get a chance to rematch Floyd again, and in this 2 different countries. So I'm excited. One thing about the Mexican people and the Mexican fighters is anybody who knows anything about boxing knows what kind of heart those fighters have and the kind of spirit that people have. So I'm looking forward to bringing that spirit to Mexico. And, I give my word. I'm going to fight as hard as I could fight. And hopefully I capture some of that energy, the Mexican fighting energy.
He's the same Floyd. We've been traveling. We've been taking it day by day. This is not going to Floyd. Y'all seen it before. Floyd is going to be Floyd. So Gotti's been training hard for the past year, as he said. We've been in and out the gym. Floyd knows the talent that he brings, and we're not worried about it. I'm glad that we can make this fight happen because It was a big weight on our chest for the last outcome. So we've been on countless Zoom calls. Me and Gotti Jr. Talk every day, just trying to make this fight happen. So
They built up a friendship, him and my brother.
looking forward to a great event in Mexico.
Floyd, how long your career have seen you going to Mexico City to congresses, conventions, events, but now you're going to be fighting there. What does it mean to you to fight in Mexico City?
Well, it's always great to be able it's always great to be able to fight where there's a lot of fight fans. And we know that Mexico has a history of boxing. Mexico has a history of great champions. And the love of boxing in Mexico is truly unbelievable. I had so many chances of going to Mexico, to visit Mexico, to go take a vacation in Mexico, but never having the chance to go to Mexico and actually fight. Now, throughout my career as an amateur as well as a professional, I had a chance to face so many legendary and so many tough opponents from Mexico. Now, the flip side, now I'm going to Mexico where I truly believe that it's going to be a crazy fans, and I feel like the outcome is going to be unbelievable. But I look forward to going to Mexico, putting on a show.
Why Floyd Mayweather decides to take this fight after so many battles, so many years, so many opponents? Why do you want to continue in the ring doing this?
Well, it's kind of good to just showcase my talent and give people just a glimpse of what I was doing when I was at the height of my career. When I was at the pinnacle of my career. So just being able to just travel the world and put on shows, put on exhibition bouts, and still sell out arenas. It's a great feeling. But the fans love it. Now, I truly believe if I took a lot of abuse in the sport of boxing throughout my career, then I probably wouldn't still be doing exhibitions or putting on boxing showcases. But I didn't really take no abuse in the sport of boxing, so I feel like I can continue to go out there, have fun, and put on shows throughout the world. As far as with boxing, I've been to the highest you can possibly go and fought some of the best fighters, in the history of the sport. Last time I checked, I beat more fighters that's in the Hall of Fame than any fighter in history, and that's true. That's truly a blessing. But he's a tough competitor, and I take my hat off to him. He want to run it back. We can run it back twice, 3 times. It is what it is. I was born to be a fighter. I'm gonna die a fighter at the end of the day. And I done heard it all from every fighter. Every fighter say, "Well, I got a good left hand. I got a good right hand. I got a good hook. I'm gonna apply pressure." My thing is this: I've seen it all. I'm there to entertain. You show up, and I'm gonna show up.
Talk is cheap, and he's absolutely right. Talk is cheap. So I took that to heart, and we made the best man win August 24th, because I'm ready for a war, and I mean that this time from the bottom of my heart. I'm ready for a fight.
Thank you, gentlemen. Sí, los esperamos en la Gran Arena Ciudad de México el próximo 24 de agosto. ¡Hay tiro, señores, en la casa del boxeo! Mayweather versus John Gotti III. Boletos en Super Boletos a la venta 24 de agosto, Arena Ciudad de México.
All right, we're here with the man who's going to bring war to Floyd Mayweather in Mexico City, August 24th. John Gotti III. How you feeling today, brother?
I'm feeling great, thank you.
So talk to me about your camp preparing. Last time it was your first time walking in against a legendary name. Talk to me about how you're tackling camp this time for this fight.
A little more intensity, a little more focus. A lot of this as an athlete is mental, so you have to be mentally right before the physical even. So I think my mental preparation has been key. I think my team, my coaches, Derek Panza, Willie Vargas, they're doing a phenomenal job of getting me prepared. And, I think we're going to show up the best we ever shown up August 24th.
Now, I can't help but notice Floyd has been slightly aloof about the fight. And the facts are the facts. He threw the most punches he's ever thrown in a first round in your last fight. What do you think his mindset is for this? And how are you going to take advantage of that?
Well, I think Floyd's going to come out the same he came out the last fight. I don't think anything's any different. Maybe he'll fight a little more tactical, a little smarter. But listen, the advantage I have, maybe even he has, is we've been in there together once before. So, I don't think I'm going to see much worse. I saw the very best he threw at me that night. I took it. And all you could do is learn from that and grow.
Okay, and last question. How's it feel talking about this fight today here on your home turf for the first time right here in the middle of New York City?
Oh, it was great. New York is a concrete jungle right here. So it's great to kick off this press conference in New York, set the tone. And then when we hit Mexico City, we'll get things rolling, and then it's time to go.
Love it. Hunt and Fish Club, the official kickoff of Gotti 3 versus Mayweather, August 24th in Mexico City. John, show them how New York City does it, baby.
Do our best.
All right, we're here. 100 Fish Club, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, first off, thank you for everything you're doing for the Jewish kids at the camp. I saw what you did this week in the people of Israel. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
At 47, what keeps the fire burning to keep fighting and to keep fighting at such a high level?
It's not fights like when I was actually competing at the highest level. When I was at the pinnacle, I can't leave Vegas. I got to be in Vegas 10 weeks, focus, laser beam focus, training, and doing what I have to do and working extremely hard. Whereas when you're doing exhibitions and boxing showcases, you're able to travel. You don't have to train every day. You train here and there. You can have fun with it.
That's awesome, and it's great. I know you're still fighting fighters at very high levels of competition.
Well, no, I'm not really fighting the best fighters in the world. What I'm doing is putting on exhibitions and putting on boxing shows and having fun.
Okay. And just one last question for you. You're probably the swaggiest boxer of all time. While you're here in New York City, are there any special pairs of sneakers you're picking up?
Well, we don't really want to say, because there's a difference when you speak about swag, whereas with this new generation, they truly believe in if they put on a bunch of different name brands and a whole bunch of different colors and throw jewelry on top of it, they call that swag, where you got to have some type of balance.
Absolutely.
And versatility, where you got to be able to dress different ways, not just one way.
Absolutely.
Be able to wear suits. See, today is this is different. This is different. Crocodile boots, crocodile vest. Actually, I bought this vest in Mexico, over 22 years ago. So, when it's crocodile, it's top flight. I know Peter gonna be upset, but it is what it is.
Yes, he is. We all are.
You can't make everybody happy.
Look, last 20 years, Floyd already supporting Mexico. Once again, Floyd Mayweather, John Gotti III, August 24th, Mexico City. It all goes down. Thanks, Jim.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey, Carlos, quédate para este lado para tirarte una foto para que se vea ahí atrás.
And then it's just them walking through Manhattan. So, what do you think of that?
I think they're underestimating your nephew.
Oh, your lips to God's ears.
No, I really do, because his manager over there, or Mayweather himself, sounded so cocky the way he said he doesn't fight any of the real boxers. So I think that, he's underestimating them.
Yeah, and hold on one second, Carol. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Hello?
Yes, I'm here, honey.
Okay. Angel, sorry, had to jump down. I got to do something. Okay, no problem. A little drama going on in the YouTube universe.
What else is new?
Yeah, I'm so happy it's not with me. I'm so happy it's not with me.
Let the clowns fight.
Just listen, I need to see anybody fighting. I really do. I hate to see it. A lot of people love this drama. I get my stomach hurts when all the shit is going on, and people are going after me or going after my friends or my family. And I know people don't believe me. The other side says, "Oh, she lives for the drama." No, I don't. It makes me sick. I don't like it at all. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now.
You know, I forgot to ask Lee something, but I'll get him the next time
Yeah.
because he got me a little ticked off yesterday.
Why?
Because he was doing something on his wrestling show,
Yeah.
and he mentioned that I was a nice person and everything, which was
Yeah.
fine. But then he goes, "But she's from MobTube," and you know, I don't consider your show MobTube,
No, and I don't either.
and that pissed me off because I'm
Oh,
like,
you should have
no.
got him.
Yeah, because I don't want to be known as that, and you shouldn't be known as that because that's not what you're about.
Not at all. Nope, not at all. I don't want any part of it. I said it but I always said it. Even before I had the falling out with FBS, I always said it. I'm not part of MobTube.
I know, Angel.
I'm sorry,
I was there
I'm
from
not.
the beginning. I know. And that's what ticked me off yesterday, and I forgot about it because you know how Lee can go on, and we were getting into different subjects, and I forgot about it. But I will grab him on that because I don't want to be known as that, and you shouldn't be either because that's not what you are.
No, definitely. God. Let me see. I feel bad. I haven't even read anybody's comments.
I'm looking at them all. Good night, Maureen.
Agnostic thinks this will go one or two ways. Gotti hurts him quick by the third, or Floyd wins the decision. You think so, Agnostic? I mean, listen. No, I'll never sit here and say, "Oh my, you know, because I'm too I don't like to jinx anything, but I would just be so happy he goes the whole distance. You know, he goes the whole 8 rounds. I would be so happy. I mean, I would be happy if he did knock him out, but you know, I don't think Floyd Mayweather's ever gotten knocked out. But you heard what he said, right? Did you hear what he said? Yeah, going, you know, to the gym here and there.
Yeah, I heard it. But I also think he's underestimating your nephew because if you go back to the last fight, okay, when your nephew, and I'm not saying it because you're there or you're my friend or whatever, when you showed the clips of the fight and I saw the fight, right, before all that garbage broke out, as soon as your nephew started hitting those shots and getting to him, that's when all the chaos started.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay? So your nephew was ready then. I think at first he wasn't fully aware, you know, he was like in awe because he was fighting his idol. That's just my opinion.
Right.
And then he realized, hey, you know, this isn't what it's supposed to be. And when he started getting those first few punches in, that's when everything broke out. Okay? And they decided to stop the fight. Please. That's why I'm saying they might be shocked this time. That's just my opinion, Angel.
Yeah, I'm going to pray real hard.
So am I.
Johnny Noodle says it's an exhibition and only 2-minute rounds, no winners unless you knock the guy out. Otherwise, it's called a draw. Yeah. You know, but that's like a dream come true for my nephew.
Yes, and it should be.
See, I don't know if I ever told everybody this before, but Mayweather, before he became big, he used to write my brother John and my father letters when they were in prison.
Hmm.
You know?
Interesting.
Yeah, he did. So this is for the you know what makes me laugh about YouTube, this community. They'll sit there and say, "Oh, the Gottis are shit. They're nothing anymore. They're not." But yet, my nephew gets a fight with Mayweather.
Not only that, look at your niece and the way her basketball career had started to
Yeah.
take off. I
It's
mean,
unbelievable.
I see today, okay, everything is totally, your brother, you, all of you, your sister, you've all done great, fantastic jobs raising your children. They're all something. They're all hard workers. They're all respectful. I mean, not a lot of people can say that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, true. I
Okay?
mean, listen, they're not perfect.
No,
Nobody's kids
nobody's
are
perfect.
perfect. Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, period.
But I know I'm sure damn proud of my kids.
You should be.
I am very proud of my kids. Both kids are two workaholics.
And John should be proud of his.
Yeah,
and
and of
Victoria
course,
should
John.
be proud
Yeah,
of hers.
you've met my nieces.
Yes.
You met them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what exactly my point, Angel. See, people don't know. Unfortunately, you've got idiots on YouTube, okay, that don't know you, don't know or haven't
Yeah.
been introduced to your family. They haven't seen the family dynamic that I saw.
I know. That's the
Okay.
one thing. My mother and father, especially after my brother died, my mother and father pounded that in us. Like, my brother would call Mikey Scars, "That's my brother." And my mother would tell him, "No, that's not your brother. This is your brother. This is your sister. These people will turn on you in a heartbeat." And my brother didn't want to hear it. Did not want to hear it. Now he knows today, yeah, this is my brother.
Yeah,
These are my sisters.
Unfortunately, he learned the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Look, Angel, we've all had people in our lives that, how can I put it? Put the knife in our back, and it always comes from the person you least expect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But my mother and father always drilled that in us. You only have each other.
That's
My
right.
father would get, oh my God, we couldn't fight. If especially in front of my father, we couldn't fight with each other in front of him.
Well, my father used to throw us in a room and
Yeah.
tell us either work it out, and come out brother and sister or sisters, whatever the case was. Or when you're around us, you better be cordial, and I better never ever hear what you say to each other in an argument. If anyone else in the street says it, you better defend your family.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. And my
Without a
father
doubt.
always drilled that into us. He always used to tell us blood is thicker than water.
Exactly. See, my son and my daughter are really, really close. Like when Frankie started this, we started, I don't know, 15, 14 years ago with the union and everything. He had to you have to fill out paperwork, and
Right.
you get some kind of insurance where if God forbid something happens to you, you have to pick, who. This is before he met his wife. You have to pick, who is who gets, I guess, the insurance money, whatever. He picked my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was his person, was my daughter. And they'll kill you for each other. I
Yeah.
love that. Like I love that, how close my two kids are.
And it's the
Lewis
same.
has other kids. Lewis has 3 other kids.
it's the same thing with my four. They may argue among each other here and there, or who's, the petty baloney, like, oh, your mom's favorite, or this one, or you treat this one better than, the same jealousy crap back and forth. But they're all close. God
Yeah.
forbid anybody says anything about them. They would kill for each other.
Yeah, that's me
I'm
too.
being very honest.
My brothers, my sister, we don't fight. And people might not believe that, but we don't fight. And if we have some kind of an argument, I don't even know the last time we had an argument, any of us. But it's funny because if we do, say my sister and I have an argument, right? And we're even if I even hung up on her or whatever, 2 days later, it's like she'll call me. What are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? It's like we didn't even have a fight. And then what's funny is in my family, for some reason, say my brother and my sister are having an argument, right? They're having they'll call me.
Same thing here.
Yeah,
I
you
get
too?
it. Yep.
I think that's so funny. They'll call me. And then I try to say, well, maybe she didn't mean it that way. Maybe she said it this way.
Exactly.
Or he said it this way. And then they're like, oh, why do I even bother asking you?
Well, that's like I laughed at my youngest brother, right? Because the last time we were all together, he goes, listen, matriarch. And I said, oh, no, don't start that. And he goes, why? I said, because that means you're having a problem with somebody and you need me to straighten it out. I said, the two of you straighten it out among yourselves. Leave me alone. I play with them.
Yeah.
But I do the same thing you do. I'll take what he says or my sister says or whoever it is. And I'll say, well, maybe it wasn't meant that way. Maybe this is what they meant and you misinterpreted it. And I try to play the peacemaker.
So do I. I always do. See, and people know that about me because I try to do that on here too when people are fighting. And I don't, you try to get them together so that they'll make up. Sometimes it works and sometimes it does not.
Oh, I know. I've been there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Gotti will not overestimate. My ice machine's working. Floyd this time, and Floyd has been playing this game for a long time. Either way, it will be a great fight. But then he said, Angel, I hear your nephew is an idiot and a loser. How much is he getting paid for this fight? Exactly. Exactly, agnostic. And Johnny Noodle says, John Gotti 3 has nothing to lose by fighting Mayweather. Top 5 fighters ever in the fight game. Nothing but the best for John at such a young stage in his fighting career. Thank you, Johnny Noodles.
You know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Mayweather just once grab one of the Paul brothers and knock the shit out of them.
Oh, the Paul brothers?
I can't stand either one of them.
Oh, you don't like them, huh?
No. I think they're too egotistical and too cocky.
Really? I don't really know them. We watched something on here once with them. And what was it? The father kissed a young girl on the mouth. That's all I remember.
Well, the younger brother, or I don't know which one's younger, but Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Now he thinks he's a wrestler. And he's so damn cocky that when I forget who he fought the other night but anyway, he lost his title and I was so happy. I said, good.
Oh, he did? He lost his title?
He lost his title. Yeah,
Didn't he just win a fight I don't know, 3 weeks ago, a month ago?
No, I'm talking about now that he's in the wrestling.
Oh.
The younger Logan Paul. He had the title.
He
He lost to this guy, LA Knight. And I was so happy. I couldn't stand either one of them.
Oh,
but I was happy he lost the title.
Miss Galahad says, I think he's saying that because he knows John knows his ring mentality now and has trained well. John has lost a little respect for him, which I think will enable him to be more aggressive now. Oh, mentality. Yeah, I hope so. Oh my God, I hope so. Good night, Teresa Murphy. We love you too. Good night. And
Good
have a
night,
great
Teresa.
time. Have a great time.
Good night, Teresa. Love you.
Jason says, I can't stand them Paula brothers either.
Yeah, they're very, I don't know. They're, number one, they're young, but
they're cocky. They're
they're very
are
cocky
they
and
rude?
egotistical.
Are they
Yes.
rude? Oh, they're
Yes.
rude. I don't like them.
So I don't like that.
I don't like that either. No, I don't like that. One thing I always told my kids, I didn't care about anything. Like if they failed a test, or if they they didn't do their homework, I didn't care. But I always told them, I'm telling you right now, if you're ever disrespectful to any of your teachers, that's when they would get it. And my son, I never had that problem with my son. My daughter, one time with her, I think it was her Italian teacher, she got nasty with the Italian teacher. Well, she never was again.
Well,
she never got nasty with her again.
I had the same
She never
problem.
got disrespectful.
I had the same problem with my daughter because my daughter, well, it wasn't her fault. It was my fault. But because she turned around and told the principal in her high school, yeah, you think so? Wait till my mother finds out. And I reamed her for that because, I mean, I fought with the principal over her because what happened was there was a big ice storm.
Yeah.
And she was driving and they had school delayed. And I said to her, you're not driving to school. You're staying home today. Period. You're not going to school. Because I was afraid because the roads were really slippery. So she goes into school the next day and I sent her in with a note stating that I kept her home. Well, this guy was a total jerk because he turned around and said to her, well, we're going to put you in detention because you could have walked to a bus stop and taken the bus stop. So she says, yeah, well, you tell my mother that. Try telling my mother that. So she told me what happened when she came home. I says, no. So I called the principal. Oh, excuse me, it was the assistant principal. And I told him, I says, listen, she's my daughter. I kept her here. He says, well, she could have went and got the bus. I said, really? You come up here, you walk on the icy roads for about 1.5 miles.
Yeah, right.
And wait for the school bus to come. I says, you better take away that detention. So he says, I don't have to. I says, you want to bet? I says, get the principal on the phone. So he got the principal on the phone. I told the principal what happened. He turned around and he says, your daughter doesn't have detention. I mean, if I'm her mother and I wrote a note and explained why she didn't go, who are you to contradict me?
Yeah, exactly.
And then take it out on her. You don't even have the mentality to pick up the phone and call me. Okay? That was the only time. But I reamed her because I told her, you don't answer them. You don't turn around and tell them, wait till my mother, because I know how my daughter is. She's a lot like me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I told her, you don't tell them that in that sarcastic tone. You don't say anything. You come home and you let me know and I'll deal with it. You know, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were never allowed to be disrespectful to adults.
Right.
Forget it. We were never allowed to be. Forget. Oh my God.
Oh, Angel.
If my father was home, we didn't even fight with him when he wasn't home. But you would never raise your voice in his house. Never.
No, same thing.
Hey, Tim, how are you? Hello from Missouri. Your family rocks. Your father is one of my heroes. Thank you, Tim.
I always called everybody Mr. and Mrs., you know, by their last name growing up, because that's what I was taught.
Right.
My Aunt Teresa, I call her my Aunt Teresa. She was my mother's cousin. But she got the name Aunt Teresa because she was always with us. And that's when my mother told me, yes, she's your cousin, but you call her Aunt Teresa, she's older than you. Okay. And that's what we did. You know, you always had respect. I don't know what happened these days. I really don't.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Exactly. Jason says your nephew had posted a reel saying, how about John and McGregor versus the Paul brothers? Wow, that would be something, huh?
Oh, I would love to see that.
Him and McGregor versus the Paul brothers?
Oh, I would love to see that.
Yeah,
and I
me
hope
too.
McGregor and John knock him out.
Yeah. Me and my kids and grandkids were raised that way. Ms. Gotti, ma'am. Did you know or heard of a Tommy DeSimone? Yes, I know his daughter from the time she's a little baby. Tommy DeSimone. I didn't know him though, but I know his daughter. My son and daughter called my best friend Ms. Jenny, and you never called aunts and uncles by first names, only aunt and uncle. So and so. Yeah, I know.
That's
I did
right.
that too. Can never turn around and call my aunt or like Mary instead of Aunt Mary. Forget it. I would never be.
Well, that was like my granddaughter. She's a corker. She wanted, I don't know, she was trying to get my attention on something, and I was purposely ignoring her because she was being annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And she kept going, Grandma, Grandma, Grandma. And she turns around, she goes, Carol Ann, will you answer me? So I turned around and looked at her, and I said, excuse me, what did you just say? And she goes, uh-oh, I meant Grandma.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, because she knew, just by my tone of voice and my face.
But my daughter does that with me sometimes. She used to always do that to get my attention.
Yeah. So the other day when she came here, because my daughter, her nickname is Lena, she came in and I looked at her and I says, hi, Lena Jr. My name is not Angelica, it's Athena. My husband was laughing because that's what I do to her. I tease her all the time. In fact, I was going through pictures yesterday, right? And I came across one of my daughter where she was mad at my son when she was younger. And she's sitting down on the couch with this mean face with her arms folded. My granddaughter does the same thing. So I took the picture and I showed it to my granddaughter, and she goes to me, Grandma, is that mommy or me?
Aww.
And I said, exactly. I said, you both look alike and you both act alike. It's funny.
That is. My if my granddaughter is gonna be like my daughter, I'm in trouble. My daughter was a tomboy, so bad. Tomboy. What's this? Might call me Nona or Angel. Did you know that Spiro the Greek died in Allenwood, 88 years old? No, I did not. I don't even know who Spiro the Greek is.
Hey, my husband's Greek and I don't even know who it is.
Oh, so you don't know either?
Nope.
My grandsons call me grandma. I wonder what the baby's gonna call me.
It depends. I mean, my granddaughter calls me grandma.
Yeah. My kids call my mother Mima.
Aw.
Yeah, my son is the one who started that. He was calling her Mima, and it stuck with her. Both my kids call her Mima. All the other grandchildren call her grandma. My two are the only two. And my son also started with they called my father Pop Pop. That's what that's what my kids called my father, Pop Pop.
That's what I used to call my grandfather.
Oh yeah?
Yep. Yep. That's what I used to call him.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know, you remember the singer Eddie Fisher?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I used to play the record when I was younger for my grandfather, my papa. Because he had that song, Oh My Papa. You there? Angel? Hello?
Yeah, what an idiot I am. I'm sitting here having a whole conversation.
Oh.
I remember I remember crying to my grandfather when I was younger. I would say, Grandpa, I don't want you to die. And he says, I'm not going to die. I go, please don't ever leave me. Don't ever die, Grandpa.
Yeah, my granddaughter's getting like that now. She's like, Grandma, you know, you're getting older. I don't want you going to heaven. I said, don't worry. I have no plans of getting there yet.
Aw, isn't
You
that
know,
sad? Isn't that
is.
sad? Everything.
It
I
is.
think the whole thing is so sad. Even like Low Rider Girl. I feel so bad for her because you have these dogs and you get so attached to them. You know what I mean? You
Yes.
love them so much and then they die.
Yeah.
And like even like parents and grandparents, it's like so
I'm
sad.
tired of it.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
just tired of it. You know?
The guy they claimed knew your dad. Oh, okay. What was your opinion of Tommy? I didn't know him. And did you know Jimmy Burke? No, but I know his kids. All four of them. I just listened to your interview on Racket Report. You and your mom, incredible, tough, persevering women. Thank you so much, Tim. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Tim. I'm getting tired because it's 1:00 in the morning and we're on for 3.5 hours. So
Yes, Angel, and I'm ready to go to
yeah,
sleep.
me too. I'm tired.
Okay, honey. Thank you for having me on.
Here, Jason says that my best friend is from Greece and he goes over there twice a year. And his son just went over there for a couple of weeks to visit family.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Carol has a house in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only place I want to go to is Greece.
Oh, Angel is beautiful.
I know.
It really
I
is.
know. I really want to go to Greece. I went to Italy and now I just want to go to Greece. Someday I'll get to go.
I told you, whenever you're ready, you let me know.
Yes, I will.
Yes, you got it.
Definitely will.
All right, sweetie.
All right,
good
Carol,
night.
thank you so much.
You're
I had
welcome.
fun tonight. Thank you.
So did I. I love you.
I love you too, Carol. Thank
All right.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Ooh, I got to kick her. What happened? Oh, kick. I kicked her. Everyone, thank you, thank you, thank you. This was fun, right, Cynthia? I had fun tonight. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much for everything. Athens. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Have a great night. And I'm sure you'll catch up on the drama. I'm so happy I'm not a part of it this time. Good night, everyone, and thank you.